coming with the crispy fade. I ain't get the memo.
Oh, we got a shout out coming once this pod starts.
Yeah, man, this that Big L special, man.
How y'all doing?
It's that Big L special, man.
Yes, sir.
Waves on fleek.
Fade's going 3 for 3 on the podcast, if you feel me. If you're looking at us on YouTube, I know you see this black ice on me.
None on me, goddamn.
I know you see. He lying. I caught him in the chair when he was on his round.
And he didn't see no black ice being sprayed. Not one way or another. He asked though.
Welcome.
I put it in for you.
I hope you feel the vibes. If you listening to this voice, man, you know who it is. We're gonna get into it. Just vibe with us one time.
Just listen to this Kodak, catch the vibe.
I've been spending on business and spending until I'm dizzy. I do all the smack. He never step or help with none of you killing. You doing a lot of capping. Watch when I catch, I'ma whack you in front of witness. Damn, I knew you were tripping. We could have been superstars. Remember we were jacking cars, but now it's not safe for you.
It's not safe for you other pods, man.
Damn, I knew you tripping. We could have been superstars. Can't help it now.
What else you got for me? What else you got for me, Dante? What else you got for me, man?
Weezy out of here.
I got some shit for you, man.
Weezy out of here.
I got something for you, man.
Okay. If you're listening to this podcast, man, we appreciate you. You know, our first day listeners, our last day listeners, our now day listeners. We appreciate you, man. If you know my voice, if you know B Will is always shooting like Lou Will, we appreciate you. If you know the Isses, the Jizzers, the Wizard, the Big Talk Shitter, we appreciate you. If you know the only one out the belly of the Grove, Swelly, we appreciate you. And if you know B.I.G., Z.I.G., man, Ziggy_the Alpha on all social media platforms, man. Ain't nothing small about me, man. I ain't small-minded.
Yeah. I tear the roof up off this bitch, nigga.
My
bitch super
all
cute,
energy,
she
we
give me
up
a
here,
smooth,
man.
Boy, Smooth changed the lineup in this bitch.
Baby came back
Go,
with the tape out the hits with her.
I had to change it up a little bit, man. You know,
had me
the
going to
listeners
sleep while I'm
get used to the
driving.
hits.
Hey, nobody worry
Don't
about
even
it.
try him. They
Nobody
know
worry
he ain't
about
going for shit. He get violent. Won't even wanting the bitch and no problems. You
Some
already
people gonna be
know I-
haters.
you know,
Y'all
Johnny,
still listen to Baby?
real
Fuck
nigga
yeah, we
shit.
still
Real nigga
listen.
way too lit. Want my name
Still
out
listen.
kind of shit.
This
She
song
told me to
just
go
come
get some
in
kind
on.
of
Hey, fam.
told her I didn't have time.
Support Tory
Then my
Lanez.
wife said it's time
Hey,
for the
fam.
turn up. Yeah, they needed these rap niggas burnt up.
Oh, we didn't even
Killing
talk
shit.
about
I got
him
to work
and,
We
on
can
some
talk
shit.
about it. Hey, don't worry about it. It's still hot news. It's still hot. Nigga, that's still hot off the press.
Our news is like a microwave. That shit be here and gone.
Yeah,
If you don't
yeah.
touch it, that shit
But that's
gone.
news in general. Shit, something new gonna happen tomorrow.
Will we done turning up?
Nah, keep going. Shit, I'm
Play that
feeling
shit.
good.
Play that shit.
We just B Will pulled up with the Casa for his Migos, man. Let's go.
Hey, I appreciate that.
That Casa didn't stand a chance.
We was finna get the 1800. We was finna get that
Oh,
1800
shit.
started.
I'm no punk
I don't know
bitch.
why I feel like that's a slavery liquor.
1800. Why?
I don't know, 1800 sound real
You bet
slavish.
that Jack Daniels is a slave liquor.
1800 don't sound slavish to y'all. We slave for 1800 years.
More than that.
Need some sunblock. Thousands of grams and certified stones that came on the time
Boy,
clock.
this hoe got my
All of
shoulders on
my
motherfucking.
be sticking
boy.
together, we coming like
WD-40
shot
shit.
clocks. Put a tracker on that bitch if you love her.
That's how you know you old.
What?
That is
I
Lil
put it on
Uzi.
in the Zaba.
That is Lil Uzi. That's a Uzi. I said Kodak though.
My nigga turned 30 next year. He get old, y'all.
Hey, I got the dance right though. It's real good.
That nigga said that's that Kodak, boy. That's that Kodak.
Put on suspension if I see the greed. Like I'm a part of the lynch. Got 21 chains on my neck. Had to go down my neck. Codeine. I'm roll up a leaf. I fuck on this bitch. Now she so bossy. Tell him McCartney. I'm dipping.
Hold on, that's that Bobby. That's that Bobby.
Alright, let's get
That
this
Bobby
shit
Brown,
started.
That
man.
Bernard.
Let's get this shit.
Let me get some horns, man.
Top
Let me
of
get
the
some
morning, top
horns,
of the
man. Let me
morning,
get some
top of the
horns
morning.
while I
How
bring
many
us
you want?
in.
How many you want?
Just give me some. I don't even care. Thank you. Hey, man.
Boy,
Hey,
thank
man. man. I'm going to bring it back. If you don't know me, man, it's the one and only ZIGGY_the Alpha on all social media platforms. My mama name is Zachary. My family call me Boo. And if you listening, man, I rock with you. Man, and to my right, we got the one and only at the belly of the Grove. We got Swelly, spelled with a 6'5". And to his right, we got the Izza, the Jizza, the Big Talk Shitter.
You heard?
The one and only B-Walk, man. And behind the lens and shooting like he always does, we got B-Will shooting like Lou Will. Bang, bang, bang.
Boy, lemon pepper Lou.
And as a collective, we are Dallas' most dangerous podcast, man. The Swelly Podcast. Welcome back to episode 91.
Hey, don't try us.
Hey, I'm on fire. I'm on fire today. I'm ready.
Boy, what's that NBA Jam? He's on fire.
What that nigga say on How High? Get him. Get him.
I got to get that drop.
Yeah, we on fire today, man. How y'all boys feeling, man? The energy here.
Lovely.
I'm feeling good.
It's the last pod of 2021. How y'all feel
Shout out
about
to
that?
the Amigos.
That year we going by fast, man.
You fucking right. I remember January.
I feel like we went from 2020 to 2022.
Shit, the way this COVID been working.
That's
the
what
way
it-
the
that's
way
what
this
it feels
COVID
like.
been working. Everything
Like,
done
I
lumped
remember
together.
the way my mind is set up chronologically. I remember life before COVID and now. I don't remember
Nah, that
anything
is.
like in between. Like
I was thinking about
I
this.
do. I was in Austin. I moved during that shit, so I was like, I got some shit that happened during
I was
that
thinking about something early for folks that was born in COVID. They don't know a world without wearing your mask in public. Like I don't know when things will go back to, even if there will be a normal. But how will they operate in society when they like, oh, you don't got your mask? Like, no, motherfucker. Before we didn't have masks, nigga.
Like I think about it often. Like the people who like kids. I was talking to some educators the other day, and if you think about it, kids who were in the 8th grade are now 10th graders, and they never had been to a high school. That shit crazy, right?
Hell yeah.
Kids that were in the 10th grade are now graduating high school and had, you know what I'm saying, get ready to go to college. And you really need that transition period of being in a school.
You missed that main substantial part of your
Social development.
Yeah, bro.
Social development, yeah, for sure. That's just like, you know what I'm saying, in anything in life, you need that social development, like being interactive with other people in whatever field it is, whether it be school, whether it be music, whether it be art, you know what I'm saying? You need that shit. And so to just kind of skip it, like, I pray for these kids, man, because they're gonna be lacking a lot. They're gonna be lacking a lot.
I'm praying for these kids and praying for me. Hell, shit. We all need some
on that
shit.
TikTok. They talking to each other. They still got
That shit ain't the same.
They
man.
talking through dance moves nowadays.
TikTok is great though. I love me some goddamn TikTok. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
you
lie
a
to
fiend. You.
I'm not a fiend.
Well, you a top fan.
You just old. But
I mean, nah.
You don't be on the talks and the ticks, nigga.
Nah, when I do get
don't
on,
be on the talks and the ticks.
when I do get on, I be stuck because it's very entertaining.
You got the app now?
I've been had it. I just don't get on it.
I thought you said you weren't gonna download. You want to say you want to download about a year
I
ago?
never said that.
You got an account?
I never said that. Yeah. I just.
You know, some people can look without making an account.
They used to beat me about a year and a half ago.
I mean, shit. More so when if I do start doing TikTok, it's gonna be fashion related.
You gonna be doing the Mr. Put
That's
that
the
shit
thing.
on.
I've seen a couple of them hoes. Some of them hoes icy. Some of them hoes is just kind of get over that shit by now. But some of that stuff I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna let you. This one, I'm gonna give you one tip when it comes to TikTok.
Okay, tip.
You know, I got my degree in TikTokology.
Okay.
Don't
What
take-
university?
What university? MySpace University.
There we go. That's a real college.
Longevity. So, what I'm gonna tell you is, if you are gonna do TikTok, you gotta do it fast, because
Yeah.
the trends move so fucking quick.
That's the thing.
And if you don't capitalize on it right then,
I wanted to do that. I wanted to do that motherfucking Drake cover where niggas had
Pass me a
different
shot.
fits. No, when niggas had different fits for his album cover. The last cover he did.
oh, for Certified Lover Boy.
But I was like, my nigga, if I don't do that shit,
no, you have to do that whole right
because
then.
that trend. I was like,
They
yeah,
move so
I got
fast on
mine.
TikTok. If you don't catch it, then it's over.
And that's the thing, fam. I'm not trying to just. I don't care less. I care less about following the trend. But then again, the trend is already there if you affiliated or around with social media.
I got a question before we do our mental health check that I want to ask y'all. I was thinking about this probably a couple nights ago. Now that we're getting older, and we're not even old, but now that we are getting older,
It's a blessing.
and you say, it's funny you say you don't want to follow trends, right? And do you ever think about, are you being a contrarian just to be one? Or can following trends just really be fun sometimes?
I think it'd be fun.
Do you feel like you limiting your fun by not following
but
trends
the thing-
sometimes?
I don't.
Or just for the sake of being against it?
My mind is not fixated on. No, it's a trend. I'll stay away from it because that's what everybody else is doing.
That's what I was
My
gonna
mind is, bro. Don't get like some people follow trends like they follow social media relationships, social media personalities. Like,
Yeah.
bro, that's not my life. I'm not finna be kind of consumed with the trends that's going on and then have to kind of stress myself out of how I can fit the trend. Because in this social media world, most people are doing everything they can to fit the trend so they can fit in.
But I think sometimes the trends are really fun.
But
And I don't ever, Go ahead.
I just feel like, as long as you're not doing every trend, like, as long as you're not doing all the shit, but if you find you a lane, you're like, this is the kind of shit I'm into, and you do them hoes, but if you just doing it just to do it, just so people can see you doing it, I feel like that's when you've been.
Yeah, because you know me, like, bro, if somebody, like, bro, do what you want to do. If you want to do every trend, fuck what everybody else is, fuck what I'm talking about. Do what you want to do. But I just know me personally, I don't do well trying to do everything that what everybody else is doing.
So why you don't get on the TikTok and then create your own trend? You can make the shit up.
Honestly, bro, I'm back in my creative space. We're gonna talk about that. I'm kind of back in my creative space. I'm trying to figure all that out, but at least I feel like being creative.
What made you get out your creative space?
Life, shit need to be paid. So at the same time, hey, creativity can pay some bills, but it ain't gonna pay all. So sometimes you gotta just get on your grown man shit, grown woman shit, and just handle your business.
Yeah, I feel like you always got to keep that part of you, though.
Nah, facts.
Man, I think you should. I just don't want to turn into them old niggas that look back and like, man, that's some bullshit. What is that y'all wearing? What is that y'all listening to?
Nah, I think we already passed that.
I don't want to.
I feel like some people are.
Nah, we still in our 20s. I don't think we passed it.
I think we passed the judge and the youth. We like
True.
Some people, if we was one of them people that like don't do none of the new shit, like it's some people that probably ain't gonna never do the TikTok. Like I ain't wearing that shit. The pants too tight. Like I'm stuck in they shit.
I got a feel.
I feel like with the culture and whatever's moving, I think we always adapt to what's going on, make ourselves relevant, and we work with primarily youth. You know what I'm saying? So we see a lot of the trends. We around this shit. So.
And I feel like our generation is not gonna be that judgmental. Now I don't know what it was about baby boomers and stuff before them because they are hella judgmental. If you're not doing things to the status quo, you doing it wrong, and that's not what it is. With us, we understand there's more than one way to do the right thing. So at the same time, do you. If that's your vibe and that's your gist, go ahead and do your thing, bro.
Okay.
It may not be for me, but it may be for you.
All right, I like it. That just was something that was on my mind.
Okay, mental.
Well, before we get into mental, man, I want to make sure that we want to give some shout outs, man. The first people I want to shout out, man, is I want to shout out to South Oak Cliff motherfucking high school, man. The Golden Bears, man, they won the Division II 5A state football champions, man. Now, technically, they'll tell you that DISD in Dallas hasn't had a state champion since 1954. But culturally, we will not ever forget about the Carter Cowboys team in 1988.
Yes, sir.
So
we ain't gonna do that.
We ain't gonna do that, man.
Legends.
We're not gonna do that, man. We're gonna keep our history, man. So shout out to them boys, man. South Oak Cliff Golden Bears, bringing the state championship back to Dallas. We was all at the game on Saturday. Man, them boys played hard, man. They played good. They adjusted.
Shout out to Duncanville, even though
what's his name? Coach Scott. Is that the coach of the?
Not gonna lie, like I know. Don't know.
I think it's Coach Scott. I think it's correct. But man, shout out to them boys, man. Big shout out to them. And we do want to also send a rest in peace to Drake Yoda Ruler, man. He is a big time influence, a rapper from California, man. He just recently passed. We are constantly losing a lot of our rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of our cultural influence.
What was the cause of his death?
I want to say it was a stabbing.
I don't even know who that is.
I think it's a stabbing. Like,
hold on, I got it.
If I'm not mistaken.
I can't. Why he looking at it like?
Drake Yoda Ruler stabbed.
Oh, no, I'm talking about like what song he got? Like I ain't never heard.
He got a song. Well, I'm not gonna act like I just was listening to him, but he did have a song. He released like 4 or 5 mixtapes in 2021 alone, and one of his bigger songs had Drake on it. Ironically,
but what the fuck? Stabbed backstage.
Yeah, he was stabbed. You've heard this before. I like this joint.
This for all the other listeners that have no clue who it is.
Yeah, if you from California, man, you know who Drake Yoda Ruler is.
I don't know if what we have is love, but it's on my
This ain't Drake?
We might slide on a nigga inside this club. Girl, close your eyes. 15 brothers, no friends when I pull up for peace of mind. Lights come on, I'ma need you to come find me.
Y'all ain't never heard this?
Don't be so shy. Cause I know you want me, girl.
Cause I know.
I gotta wait to his part. That's
right, that's what I want.
I'm liking the song because of Drake.
Yeah, nah, he really is a big influence, man, on a lot of California culture, man. So we want to say R.I.P. to him. God damn it, we lost another rapper. That's crazy.
To violence.
Man, yeah.
That's crazy, man.
But it's getting to the point where it's not even that big of a, it's just like, damn, another one.
And that's the crazy thing.
Because whenever icons are past, they gonna get shot up in the hood phase in their life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
nah, but overall, if you look at just the gist of or just the overall outlook on death, like we understand we all gonna meet that point, but it's becoming just too current or too consistent to where it just brush off your shoulder and go on to the next day. But overall, R.I.P. to him, bro, and sending condolences to his family. I know they may be struggling because the thing is, most people don't really care about stuff until it affects them. Now, if it was an artist that we all knew and loved and listened to from the jump of they stardom, it would probably hit us and affect us differently. But I know the family is definitely grieving. So shout out to them and prayers to them.
Yeah, and I want to shout out to motherfucking Duncanville. They made it to state. I'm just like, we can't just like little boy them.
We
they
can't
didn't win it, but shit, like it's so many niggas that play high school football got knocked at the first round, never got.
I just want Coach Sam to get him.
So like,
shout out to Coach Samples,
I don't want the niggas
man.
feel like since you don't win it all, you don't win shit, nigga. You grind for that shit. Like I feel like they lost 2 games last season.
Man,
that's some shit to be that's a milestone. They made it. To
I was
state.
thinking about this, and it's crazy. I don't know why this came into my head, but as I was leaving, we all were somewhat high school athletes. I stopped junior year. You played.
Yeah, I'm in there.
I don't know why this came into my head, but if you went to school, so we went there on a Saturday. If you went to school on that Monday or Tuesday, and a nigga walked up to you and say, "Nigga, 3 times in a row, y'all can't get y'all one."
Nah, see, niggas don't do that. That's like challenge people in their mind. But like typically the athlete, if you lose a big game, the school lost that whole 2. They be like, I ain't gonna fuck with you. But now if you talking shit and you be like, I'm finna go crazy.
You know you got some niggas that ain't got no sense that's gonna do what they want.
School pride, it's just like if the Cowboys lose the Super Bowl and you see Zeke in the motherfucking street, you're not finna hassle that nigga like, bro, I felt that pain with you. You know what I'm saying? It's more of that, and especially making a state.
I don't know what these new kids, man. These new kids.
Boy, they shoot to kill, not to hurt.
Nah, I don't think so. I think they done did all that shit and done built, like, they done brought the whole, y'all know how school is way more fun when a football team win it. Like, so the whole first semester, so y'all done brought the spirit. When you lose, they be like, fuck, I want to.
All I know is these kids got a lot of energy to talk some shit.
Like
that's
Coach
what I know.
Carter, like Coach Carter, when you lose, you be like, y'all niggas lost, but shit, nigga, y'all lost to some dogs. Like them niggas that they lost to ain't like no.
Nah, they definitely ain't no pushover, but I know.
Yeah.
Cause you can't even look at Duncanville as just, people refer to the city when they bring up the city. You're more so thinking about SOC. Because SOC has more hold over the city.
DISD,
yeah. SOC is Dallas though.
SOC, Florida, Skyline.
When you think about the city of Duncanville, you ain't thinking about
I don't know nobody that's really just claiming the city of Duncanville. I think everybody that grows up in some kind of proximity to Dallas wants to be from the biggest parts of Dallas, which is Oak Cliff, which is Pleasant Grove, which is Dallas. Nobody really wants to be from Duncanville, which a lot of people are. It's a nice place to grow up. You know what I'm saying? So
good school.
But
a lot of security guards.
Yeah, great school too, man. They send a lot of kids to college shit, which is the important part.
Yep.
So for sure, man.
I went, did some good things. Shout out to Duncanville.
So everybody doing with that. We're gonna do the mental health check right now. Like, how you feeling? See, I'm gonna start it off. I was about a 10. My damn dog got hurt, and I've been like, what the fuck going on, man?
Bro, been puzzled.
My
bro.
dog got hurt, and I was like, so shit. Like, I've been thinking about that shit, but I'm good mentally. Besides this little moment that just happened like 10 minutes.
I can tell your energy went down.
Yeah, nice that. Then my girl texted me.
I was sitting here trying to know how to feel. I was like,
no. I think she's gonna be alright, but I was just like, dang.
That's a dog. That's a person. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like it's a dog. It's gonna be okay.
It's like she got stone cold stunner nigga by the hair. I said, damn.
Yeah, but other than that, I'm doing pretty goddamn great. Christmas time and shit.
Okay.
So you didn't ever say?
Oh, our number shit. I was about like a 9. I'm about like a 6 right now. So shit. But like as soon as I get the text, if he texts me some good news, I'll be alright.
All right, let's update us and let us know.
Praying for good news.
She getting examined right now. So okay, to the doctor.
Okay,
that's good. My turn.
I wonder. Before you get in there, I wonder if dog emergency rooms are like human emergency rooms. You know how black people really
They're
just
not.
Okay, so
all
dogs are treated equally.
Nah,
oh yeah, especially like you got cute dogs.
It's like a checkup room. Like when you go and get a checkup in a doctor's office.
Is it dog insurance?
Yeah, same insurance.
You put them on the human insurance?
Well, it's like it's kind of like health insurance in a way.
Cheap as hell though, so it ain't like no.
Okay, I just was curious.
I feel you. Mine. I'm like at a 9. I'm feeling good. Shit, got my car paid off this week. Shit, it's $6,000 I don't have to pay.
It's a blessing.
Way up.
It's a blessing.
That's a hell of a Christmas gift.
Nah, for real.
Dog. So
you probably can't ask for shit for about 6 years.
Oh yeah, you spoiled.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that. That's
no, I don't ask for. That's the thing. That's the thing. I don't ask for anything anyway. I didn't ask for. Bro, you gotta understand. Okay, let me break it down. I don't ask for much anyway because I can do for myself. I do more for my peoples than they kind of do for me. But that kind of changed.
Wait a minute.
Listen, stop trying to tell my
story.
story.
For the people that give you goddamn life. What can you give them if they done gave you life?
We in year going into 30 of the life.
Giving you life expire?
So I'm supposed like, bro.
That shit gonna be on the top of their whole life.
So they gave me life on August 1st, 1992, and I've maintained my life ever since I've been able to take care of myself. Stop. Let me tell my story because you trying to get in the way of my blessings. So
Zach said you gotta save their life to get it even. All right, nigga, we even.
Like, bro.
No, I'm just saying if you got good parents and like unless I just don't see a lot of ways you can repay them. If you got good stable parents, even if you make hundreds of millions of dollars, like you are at that point. Because
my goal, like I be having like dreams and visions and shit like that. Like, bro, I want to be able to like take my parents on vacation and be like, bro, y'all do what y'all want to do.
No, for sure.
Like that's the way because the thing is my
vacation.
There's no way I can take care of my parents in the same way they've done for me. They done a great job.
Okay.
They done a great job. But the thing is, I'm like, my parents ain't paying a bill. They not sending me bread. Like, no. I'm over. Like, I'm here at every call. What y'all need? Oh, you don't know how to work this? Oh, you don't know how to do this? What the hell is Cash Out? Like, bro, I'm on call.
Yeah, I don't.
So at the same time, it's not. But at the same time,
Cash App is paying off a car. Two totally different things. They winning. They winning this
I get
race.
this is not a race. This is just understanding and knowing the relationship. But overall, that car is paid off.
Yeah. That's a blessing.
We feeling good.
That's good.
Only thing is, shout out, pray for my parents. They all got COVID, so they at the crib. They at the crib. So I'm not spending Christmas with them.
COVID spinning that goddamn block with the
spin.
Bro, they got some new shit.
Somebody that Omicron.
Yeah, Marion.
Yeah, that shit.
I bet they won't
Jim Crow was talking about today.
It's that icebox where my heart used to be. Goddamn, that's that.
So we need, what's yours? Car paid off. I'm sure you're a 12.
No, I'm a 9. You gotta leave. You gotta leave.
You gotta leave room.
Better,
huh?
Shit, hell yeah, everybody can be better. Shit, my student loans there. So
they were gonna be there because Joe Biden said "fuck you." What do you want to tell Joe Byron right now?
What's up, baby? Fuck you.
What you got for us, B. Will shooting like Lou Will?
Lemon pepper.
Me, bro. I been on the, let me say, like emotional high, energy high. I been feeling good, dog. I just been enjoying that shit. So I'm at a 9, dog. I'm at a 9. I been feeling
like last month. Like
yeah. I been feeling good, bro. Cause I learned like shit. You gotta control your happiness, and you gotta control what affects your happiness. So I ain't been letting a lot of shit affect me, but I've been feeling good.
We went on a double date last. Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Was it 2 weeks ago already? Or last week? That was last week. We went on a double date, right?
We went on with the 13th.
Was y'all competing?
No, we just was vibing.
You know who paid the bill?
You know, like, I'm pretty sure they wasn't paying together.
I know.
Yeah, no. We just was vibing. It was him and his lady, me and
y'all
my
went
lady.
to the hula hut.
We went to the little Christmas lights.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
So when he did the ring picture about the lights and shit, you know what I'm talking about when he like on the and shit? What your girl say?
She said she one that saw it was like, hey, y'all need to go take one over there.
Bro, y'all been around B. Wood, girl. I don't think I ever hung out with her.
I have. We went to that's when he was finna beat the niggas up about some wings or some shit.
Oh, y'all went out. Yeah.
Remember that.
She is cool as hell.
I knew B. Will girl before I knew him.
B. Will girl is cool as fuck. Like she's cool as hell.
It's fuck.
So she was kicking it. We had a good time though. So I really enjoyed it, man. We gotta talk about a lot of shit, man. So, but that's dope.
That's dope.
We gonna tap into the
and
they gave a little intro. Tap in with that. What's it called? Enchanted.
It's open till January 3rd. B. Will put me on.
Yeah, that shit was nice.
Yeah, that shit was
nice. That shit was fun, though.
You got your bang for your goddamn buck.
I'm trying to get
you got your bang for your buck. Now, what you want to do, B. Walker, if you don't want this to be a date, don't take nobody there you're not romantically interested in.
So it's really romantic. No. Don't take nobody you're not.
Stop. Let it know. Let him tell his emotional dudes for this week, and then we gonna get into this next topic. Come on, go.
What are you?
Let me get my definition out first. Go ahead, since you want to bring the shit up.
No, I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
I'm telling the listeners, one of these cameras, if you are not romantically interested in a individual, do not take them to Enchanted Christmas. I think that's a family or kind of romantically interested kind of place.
Yeah, go get wings, drive go-karts, shit like that. Nothing too intimate. Go ahead, brother.
I'm a 10, man. I'm a 10, man.
You still riding that high from that ring, boy?
No. I came back down to reality as soon as we started playing the fucking win. I came back down quick, and I had to bring her right with me. Come on.
Hey, so is it like a checklist y'all Googled or some shit? Like,
No, nigga, no, we not freestyling nothing. We wrote all this shit out. So her mom bought us a book about, it's like a Harry Potter, like
about relationships, marriage.
No, it's about planning a wedding. It plans the wedding 6 months before, from 6 months before all the way to 6 months after. And this, y'all think y'all know what all going to a wedding? You have no idea. It's shit that I didn't even think about. Do y'all know what a boutonniere is?
Yeah, I do.
Had no idea.
It's the flower.
Had no idea what that was.
You ain't never heard like I heard that on movies.
I thought it was a lapel flower. Just give me that shit. Just put it on. You knew what a boutonniere was?
I know we had that AJ and them shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only.
Did you know it was called a boutonniere?
But they didn't call it a boutonniere. They give me a flower.
I knew it when AJ gave us that checklist of the shit that we got out. He like, nigga, we wearing all this shit.
But my thing about it is they was asking, like, it was like circle things you want, circle things you can't do a wedding without, check things that you would like to have, and X things that you must not have. That boutonniere got the X.
I bet it is.
So if y'all at my wedding, you ain't wearing no
motherfuckers be spending $100 on some goddamn boutonnieres.
Nah, I'm gonna get some clean shit for the groomsmen.
Yeah, I'm ready to get fitted for my kunta suit.
That's some bullshit.
Find some lapels and we good.
Yeah, I'm a 10, man. I think yesterday I had a little bit of anxiety, but I had a revelation today, man, and I realized that the biggest part of healing is perception, bro.
Okay, I got another question about your like wedding shit that I just thought about.
What's up?
So when it comes to this groomsmen shit, like I know you gonna have a hard time like Xing some niggas.
No, I'm not.
I feel like you friends with a lot of motherfuckers.
I am, but I'm honest, also real too.
Niggas know they ain't making the cut.
But I'm saying I don't know the number they got. Like I feel like
my number is based. My number.
Well, how many you have? What is the number that you have? You gotta say who it is.
What I need y'all to understand is, I don't get to pick how many. Because if she don't got that many friends, it don't fucking matter how many.
The list gets shorter.
Somebody walking down by themselves.
It can't be like that. That's
so if she got 4 and I got 8, we gonna have 4 niggas just.
Yeah, nigga.
Boy,
I got some real niggas. Y'all
you starting off the marriage real bad. If you got 8, you got 4.
I saw that shit happen before.
Nah, I can't do that.
They still married.
Yep.
That shit look crazy.
My biggest thing is that I want it to be. I want our wedding, when you look at it aesthetically from like the pictures and the pews, it needs to be symmetrical.
Right.
So like whatever that looks like, you know what I'm saying, aesthetically for our pictures and whatever.
Because he's gonna have a whole bunch of bridesmaids doing solo pics after the wedding.
No, I don't want that. So I had a number in my mind. I think 7.
What was the number?
7 is the number of completion for me.
Okay, Jules.
7 is the number. But my girl has only had 4 friends her whole life.
She can get 3 more.
But I don't want her to force a connect. Like, you know what I'm saying? You show wedding party, you want your ride or die. You don't just
gonna be like, hey, you want to be my bridesmaid?
Yeah, like you.
So when it comes to that 7 seed, I bet do that 8 to that 7 and 8 real close. Like,
for me?
Yeah, it was like it's a 7, then like
my 7 was hard.
What you get? You have a push up competition?
Like you have to get 4. I feel like that's simple.
My 7 was like 96 Bulls.
Who's your top 3?
With Bron and
fucking top
Steph coming off the bench. Like my shit was good.
Who's your top 3?
That don't even matter. I didn't rank them.
Who's your top 3?
You want to be ranked?
I'm not. I didn't rank them.
Just make them 3. Just make them.
I didn't rank my people. I just put them in no particular order. I had my people, and we still gonna have to. It's still a process.
Don't worry. I asked you when the camera's cut off.
I'm gonna tell you the same shit.
All right. We'll see.
I'm gonna tell you the same shit, man. So,
hey, gonna get that update. Come back with the update.
Third day out here, as far as this wedding planning shit. But yeah, she got us a book. It helps you plan the wedding 6 months before, from 6 months out to 6 months afterwards.
What's the afters for? Like you pay the bills or some shit?
Like the budgeting, like what's going towards your house, how much did you spend, where are you at financially after you spent X amount of dollars, what that looks like, what your plan looks like, all of that shit.
Oh, that's a damn good book.
No, that book is cold. Like
a workbook.
I feel like we are well ahead. Like we're gonna be in scene 4 venues before New Year's.
Okay. Damn.
We saw our first one on Sunday. That whole live, I ain't gonna count.
Where's it at?
In Quinlan, Texas.
Oh my nigga, Quinlan.
That's not far from
here. You know what that is.
Quinlan is over there by Tyler.
No, it's not.
Yes, the fuck it is, bro.
Quinlan is about 30 minutes from Rockwall.
Nigga, I'm finna say my pops family is
Quinlan's
from
about
East
30.
Texas, Quinlan area. Like that ain't.
But yeah, that's the first one we looked at. So we still looking, but yeah, I'm a 10, man. And I just want to tell people that the biggest part of healing is your perception, man. If you change that, you can heal yourself. So that's why I'm a 10.
Nice. That's like a free game early. You already on your shit.
I came to pod, man. I did.
I see.
Mm-hmm. I really came to pod. Now get into this subtopic before we carry on.
Right, nigga trying to play me.
We're not trying to play you, bro.
Hush.
All right.
So
it's a date.
I already read the definition.
Nah, come on, what's up? What's the
Motherfucker know my
scenario?
Give us a hypothetical. Give us a hypothetical.
This is hypothetically. If you end up going to the movies with somebody who you have no sexual interest,
you. I'm just saying the person, you
hypothetically,
that you has no sexual interest.
You being the person that's going to the movies
have no sexual interest.
No sexual interest with the person that you're going to the movies with. Is that still a date? What did you say, Zachary?
I said yes.
Okay, so I had to pull up the motherfucking definition. Mm-hmm. They gave you like.
So you saying no? You said it's not a date.
It's not because they gave me the noun. They gave me.
Me and B Will on the same page.
All right, come on.
But the definition ain't on the same page with y'all. Because what a date is go out with someone in whom one is romantically or sexually interested.
And then I said, if you go out on a date with this person and they try to whip out your penis and give you fellatio, is you going to stop them?
What'd I say?
No.
You said no.
I said I'm going to make a business decision.
And what is that business decision?
Whatever. You going with the flow.
That don't mean that. Yeah. That don't mean that.
That business decision going with that flow.
That don't mean that.
So what you gonna tell them? No.
See, I told you. We had a whole conversation earlier about hypothetically. You hypothetically thinking I'm finna go down with the flow.
So you saying you wouldn't? You saying you wouldn't? You like, nah, I wouldn't.
He not saying yes or no, which then therefore henceforth makes that a date.
That means you got a possibility that you're sexually attracted to this person. You're not gonna get here from somebody you're not sexually attracted to.
No, I don't know about that.
You won't even think about that. Not even
shit changed.
No, I don't know about that.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's
open the room. Let's open the room here.
So you would? Like somebody you like, I have no...
Every nigga in this motherfucking pod room done had head from somebody they wasn't sexually attracted to because they gave it up.
No.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Oh, your dick special.
No, I just... It ain't even like a special... I just feel like I can always get it from somebody I'm attracted to. Like, I feel like I wouldn't have to be like, oh, shit, I can't.
Well, it's not, but what I need you to understand...
moment.
What I need you to understand is it's not a...
I don't really converse with women that's not attractive. I don't really converse.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
You damn fuck right.
I'm just saying, like...
That's not right. That's not okay.
I'm just, like, think about it. Like, why are we talking? What's going on here?
They can be good friends. They can be good people.
That's not okay.
They can be good people. Everybody that you meet, as far as the opposite sex, don't have to be sexual. You don't have to be sexually inclined to or want to do anything sexual too. We gotta get out of that narrative that everybody of the opposite sex you got to do something sexual with.
Okay, feminist Walker. Okay.
I mean, hey,
but I ain't say I want to have sex with them. Like if I don't have that interest, why am I going to talk to you at all? Like
because they get,
like
I'm if somebody
y'all just walk up to random women and say, like, hey, how you doing?
Of course nobody does that, my nigga.
So how do y'all talk to these random people that you're not attracted to?
I'm gonna make a statement
just
first.
Because you're not attracted to the person doesn't make them a random person off the street.
How did the conversation start with the random person that you're not attracted to?
Well,
how did those conversations
contrary
start?
to popular belief, sometimes you have interest in people that may not be attractive. Y'all may have to enjoy the same things.
What if somebody who was not attractive could help you pull Swelly and put it to another level?
He'll never know.
I'm pretty sure it is.
He'll never know.
But how would that conversation start? I'm not gonna walk into a room and be like,
hey, I've seen all these Swellies, these 6'5s over Dallas. You know,
they said they come talk to me. Okay, that's a
but you gonna cut them off? No, I don't want to converse with you.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing to talk about. You ain't attractive.
That's what you gonna say?
I wouldn't do that. Okay, I said me going up to someone that's not attractive. Like, how would that? Like, how y'all get hit from people that like not attractive? Like, how do that conversation start?
9 times out of 10, I was drunk.
That's what I'm saying.
No, like I'm saying, like 9 times.
You drunk? There we go. It got to be a reason, nigga. Just be like,
no. What I'm so you've never. I'm
not talking to have like open conversation with. I'm talking about like
some people you meet, they be your friends, open conversation. They see you a couple of times. You not on that vibe, but they liking you, and then one day y'all hanging out together, and then it's like, oh man, can I suck your meat?
See, that's what I'm saying. I ain't talking about just having like open communication with like women. I do that. I'm saying what sexually is like.
No, you said you don't talk to people that's not attractive.
But I was speaking on the basis of getting head. Y'all was talking about making conversation.
Nah, but the thing is,
I see where it was 2 different levels. I'm talking about like I'm getting head from somebody that's not attractive. How do that conversation start? Like I'm not even attracted to you. Like why I'm trying to get.
Hey man,
and just because you're not attracted to them doesn't mean they're not attractive. True. It just may not be to me.
Yeah, it's preferences.
But y'all just said y'all got head from people that you not attracted to. Like how do that conversation start? That's what I'm asking.
It wasn't too much of a conversation. I was drunk.
How do you converse with a woman?
You never
I get that.
The basis.
You never been unattracted to a person that actually look good.
Yeah, like when you learn something about it, like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like
We're not saying they butt ass ugly. I done been with some butt ass uglies.
That's
I ain't
what
gonna
I'm talking about. You talking about like ugly person?
Man, you make
No, I'm just saying like
she look
this
like
period
Terrell
that's
Suggs
unattractive
or
people.
He
something.
just said he hit some butt ass uglies.
I don't know, bro. If she look like Terrell Suggs, I'm out. Hey, dog.
Nah, for sure.
That head gonna be crazy.
She gonna fuck your ass up too. Boy gonna put your ass, boy. I hate you. Better be careful.
She gonna suck a goddamn peanut through a straw.
All right.
I feel like that's a good question to ask. But now, see, dudes can be ugly and poor. Like they can be funny, they can have money.
No, true.
But like, as an ugly woman, that's fucked up. Like, damn. And it's subjective. You think you're ugly, but I'm not talking to you specifically.
So
you know, I don't mind. This is gonna sound misogynistic, but that's fine. You know my heart. If you're a listener, I don't mind the ugly. Matter of fact, not even an ugly woman. I don't mind the ugly person. But if you got confidence, I'ma fuck with you.
You damn fucking right.
I'm gonna rock with you.
Because it take a lot of power for you to have that confidence.
Cause I didn't been with girls who wasn't that cute, but the confidence was through the roof. I'm like,
a lot of them.
I rocks with you. You know what I'm saying? So
and
bring more of your personality. Cause
9 times out of 10 it's because they got that ass.
Yeah, sometimes that booty do make you feel different.
Hey, that's where that butterhead came from. That shit. Cause I don't know who invented it, but butterhead was used a couple times in my lifetime in high school and middle school.
No, I agree, man. That's funny as hell.
It was, but I mean, let's get to these topics that we talked about.
You stupid as hell. That's what we is.
Hey, I'll take it.
All right, man. Let's get to a topic.
Dallas' most dangerous content.
All right, man. See, this all on. This all just the pre-shit. This ain't even the topic we had. All right, so first topic is, we gonna get into the culture a little bit. We gonna get into the culture.
For the culture.
So my boy B Walk and Zach we all been watching documentaries, but I ain't been watching no like artist documentary.
Yeah.
So Zach said Juice WRLD had an amazing documentary on HBO Max.
For sure.
Yep.
Let the people know what's going on in the culture, Ziggy.
You want to go ahead and start it, Bill, or you want me to?
Oh, y'all both watched it.
Go ahead. I watched it first, but go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
Rank your friends. I watched it first. Boy, you a competitive ass nigga, man.
I didn't never realize how competitive B-Walk was.
When I get the Hunger Games award?
Until just now. But no, I watched the Juice WRLD documentary on HBO Max a couple of days ago, and it really kind of had me. That shit really put me in a weird mental health place, I think, because it just was. It was real dark. His documentary was real dark, and a lot of documentaries that you watch of artists that are still living, you get to see the redemption phase of their documentary.
Right.
With Juice WRLD, you never really got to experience the redemption phase because he tragically passed away, and so that shit was really kind of disheartening because when you listen to it, you realize that he created a type of music for a lot of individuals that were truly lost or that felt like there was no voice for them. So people that dealt with suicidal thoughts, people that dealt with personality disorder, people that dealt with anxiety, depression, and people that tried to fight those demons with, different substance abuse and shit like that. So to see that in real time, in real life from Juice WRLD, somebody who I wasn't an avid listener, but I was definitely an occasional listener. I listened to, what is it? Death Race for Love. I listened to that. I listened to Lucid Dreams, like when it took over the world. I listened to All Girls Are the Same. You know what I'm saying? And your brother really put me on mic, and we talked about Juice WRLD a lot. Now I know that was one of his favorite artists. So to see him, you watch him kind of fizzle out.
Yeah.
Somebody with so much talent, and so he was very insightful.
Yeah. Bro.
So to watch somebody like that just fizzle out, it really kind of made me think back to. I got brothers the same age, would be the same age as Juice WRLD now. I got a sister that's coming up in that Juice WRLD age, and it just made me kind of think about all the shit that they deal with that they don't disclose.
Yeah, like what we're watching that, the one thing that kind of made me upset, and this is the thing about having good people around you who are not enablers. Because the thing is, I always say, bro, you can't check somebody you haven't checked on. So with the lifestyle he was living, it was like, bro, how do you really check somebody and stopping the thing that's really destroying his life when he's providing you that kind of lifestyle to travel with him, go where he's going, shop where he's doing. Like this is
my rebuttal to that though, B-Walk. So when Juice WRLD died, he was 19, right?
20,
yeah, 19, 20.
19.
All right, put yourself in his place at 19, 20 years old. You accumulate, you go triple, 6 times platinum. 3, 4, 5 fucking times. You traveling the world. You got millions of dollars. Hear me out.
I got you.
Hear me out. They don't have to necessarily be doing all the drugs that they doing, but whatever your vices were at 19, 20, and then you surround yourself with other friends who are your age, you know what I'm saying, who enjoy the same kind of vices that you do. It's hard. It's easy to say that with the 29-year-old mind. with a 30-year-old mind. But 19-year-old me, if you would have gave me fucking $5, $6, $7, $8 million, I'm traveling the world with all this fancy shit, and I got my partners with me that enjoy the same things that we do, I don't know if they could have told me like,
but this the thing,
nah,
though.
bro. I don't know if they would have.
I fully get it. Because the thing is, like I said, they were not in the age or even the mental space to sit there and
was enjoying the ride with him.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure that was a wake-up call when he died.
But because I can't remember what the white boy was,
Leroy.
but it seemed like he's still affected.
His name is Leroy.
But when I first seen the first scene with him, it seemed like, okay, he may have been an occasional drug user, but now it seemed like just him talking about the aftermath. He uses drugs to cope with what he's seen. But I even just looked at it from the mentality like, okay.
Leroy the Kid, he's a rapper from Australia.
Yeah, but my mindset was, bro, didn't he have like a OG or somebody around older that could have been like, nah, because it seemed like anybody and everybody that was around him
was his age
and was down for the ride with him. You didn't have any like.
That's because they were his age.
And I don't want to. And this is the thing, because the only thing I can go off of, like, only time we get into things like this, we can try to compare. But at the same time, I don't want to compare him as far as musically and things like that with Michael Jackson. But Michael Jackson had a lot of older people around him to where if you got into some shit like that, like, nigga, no. Papa Joe was still whooping ass.
But what you got to understand, B-Walk, is Michael Jackson came up in the 60s.
I'm not taking away from the time frame. But at the same time, if you have an older figure.
That's the determining factor, though, the time
I know,
frame.
But the thing is, okay, but.
A lot of these kids raising themselves.
But what about Ashanti?
I ain't watched the shit. I'm into the conversation.
Now, I'm going to put it to you like this. Whenever she creates a documentary, what about Ashanti? Ashanti came in as not that different.
She came in 20 years after Juice WRLD. She broke in the game in like 2000.
That doesn't stop away from you having an older person to be able to check you.
Yes, it does, because what you got to realize,
who?
bro,
if you get on right now, you still have an older individual that'll check you if you still get out of line. Correct?
Yes, but I come from a good home.
He still has a. That's what I'm saying.
Just what you got to understand, bro. In 2021, a lot of these kids are not being raised by their parents no more. A lot of these kids are being raised by the internet. So whatever they see Future talking about, they see Pop the Molly, I'm sweating, or they see, Percocets, Molly Percocets. That's what's raising these kids. Like, we came up on, we came.
Give me too.
Yeah, we came up on flossing. You know what I'm saying?
Love music, bro.
Like, yeah, we came up on being the drug dealer. These kids are coming up on being the drug user.
Ooh, I get all of that, but that still doesn't take away from them having somebody that can give them some type of really reassurance and understanding.
It really does, bro. Because you gotta think about it. A lot of people are not trying to lead the kids, and a lot of kids are not trying to listen to older people. So even if he had somebody that was trying to tell him like, hey, you don't need to be doing that. Like, if they was there, he could be like, nah, nigga, fuck you. You ain't got this money. You ain't doing this.
That's true.
So I don't need to be listening to you.
Nah, that's true.
There's
But that's what people that meet their demise.
But it also depends on what is he influenced by and who influenced him in his life and who he look up to. So just because you got an OG in your life don't mean
Juice
you don't look up
WRLD was
to him,
using
bro.
a lot of these drugs because he still wasn't happy in the lifestyle he was using. He spoke about that a lot. Even though I'm out here making rich and I'm blessed to be able to talk to spread this music out and get these people to understand what I'm going through, I'm still not happy in the lifestyle he was. That's what he spoke about.
So he ain't had nobody to connect with.
That we can't say that. That's because the thing is, people will say, and this is just from my own personal experience. I can't speak for somebody else. You may have people around that are there for you. But at the same time, if you emotionally feel in the dark, empty, as one of his songs said, it don't matter who's around for you. He still had his mom there. He still did.
So if that's
if
that's the case, what you're saying, your point would be invalid, because even if he had an older person and he was feeling that way, it wouldn't matter what they said.
It's not invalid, because the thing is, at the end of the day, the choice is on him. Like, you can put the time in, you can do whatever you want, but the thing is, it seemed like everybody around him never said nothing.
Yeah, I can understand that. I'm not upset with them, because if we came into $1 million, $2 million now, what we would do would be totally different if we came to $1 million when we were all in college.
Zach, if you popping 9 perks, I'm gonna look at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Now,
if we was in college,
if you met me doing perks,
I wouldn't fuck with you.
Okay, but okay, whatever. But in the hypothetical that you met me doing perks, we get $1 million. I do more perks. You gonna be like, oh shit, Zach just do perks, nigga.
That's exactly how I be. If I met you doing,
if you met me doing something, it'd be different if you saw me doing perks. Now you gonna be like, yo, what the hell?
I have more understanding and inclined how the drug game going, how what drugs do to folks. Nah.
Yeah, now.
Nah,
now.
back then.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But nah, you were cool with a nigga that was doing drugs in college when I first
And
met you.
exactly, and that was me. And the thing is, that's
so
the thing.
if you and him came into $1 million when y'all was in college and he kept doing the same drugs, what you would have said? I met him doing that.
I still separated. Because the thing is, even when he was doing that shit, I separated.
Okay.
That's how we fell out. Y'all understand the backstory?
Yeah, I just feel like you can't fault them kids, man.
No,
Because they looked up to Juice WRLD.
I'm not sitting here faulting like, nigga, it's your fault. But the thing is, in the whole spectrum of things, I wish there was more said. It's just me wishful thinking. Because the thing is, a lot of this could have been avoided. But the thing is, it's all predicated on him. Because if they would have, like his girl said, stop using lean, he still kept sneaking lean, kept doing it.
Yeah.
So it's all predicated on somebody's personal decision.
That life is all about choices. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, he was choosing to do those things because that was an easier route than going
Then him going through and
rehab,
dealing with this issue.
Yeah, so I think, and he was literally on a roller coaster. So it was a lot of shit he had going on. Man. This is a really good doc. If you have not checked it out, man, go check
you
out.
watched another one too. Not Kid. Yeah, it was Kid.
Yeah,
Cudi.
the man named Scott. Is it the man or the kid? The man.
The man named Scott. Yeah.
No, I think it's the kid.
It may be.
I think it's the kid.
Don't quote me, but I watched. It was on HBO Max too.
No, it was on Amazon Prime.
I lied.
A man named.
Hold on, it is on
It's on
Amazon.
Amazon Prime. It's a man named Scott, and it's about Kid Cudi. And I'm glad I kind of watched them back to back, just because it gave me the
That was kind of a dark little night you went through.
Yeah, but I'm glad I watched them in the order that I did, I should say, because I watched Juice WRLD first, and it kind of had me in a dark place. Because if you know me, you know
Kid
I'm
Cudi
somebody
is kind of a triumph.
who I really I deal with dark shit sometimes, but you know I'm blessed. And then I watched Kid Cudi right after that, and you see his redemption story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see him who's somebody, and you don't realize Kid Cudi changed the sound of music forever.
People keep bringing up Kanye, but at the same time,
Like niggas don't like you know, you looking at me like yeah, but
I've seen people post that on social media. That's like I can see what
after
people saying.
seeing the documentary about Kid Cudi, you realize how big his influence was in music. Like Kanye was, don't get me wrong, Kanye was rapping about emotions, kind of, not really. Okay, so Kanye didn't start rapping about emotions till 808s and Heartbreaks, right?
Linked with Cudi.
808s and Heartbreaks, right?
Yeah.
The first song that Kid Cudi ever wrote was Heartless with Kanye West on 808s and
and I didn't know
Heartbreaks.
that because thing is, then
And those are his harmonies in the background. So
Then
Kanye,
hold on, and on the album, didn't Kanye overdo it? Because the thing is, when I hear it on every production, it's Kanye, not Cudi.
yeah, no, he went and redid the vocals, but
Ho.
I say that to say people always credit Kanye with changing to make you feel like you can rap about your feelings. You know what I'm saying? You can do the melodies and the raps and all of those things. But Cudi introduced that entire thing to him. Mm-hmm. And it really gives you insight about, you know, again, another rapper dealing with depression, dealing with, you know what I'm saying, personality issues, dealing with the transition into fame, who didn't really care about the fame and was just more authentic person, and how they got in. He said at one point, man, I make these, he said, you know, I'm the escape for the people that listen to my music, but I have no escape. Mm-hmm. And his shit was really deep and dark, but he had a triumph story. You know what I'm saying? He went to rehab, he got off the drugs, and it was beautiful to see that coming off the Juice WRLD documentary. And his was really, really deep, man. It was really good to not see just another rapper that we lost. Like, you know what I'm saying? He really got to get off the drugs.
I never knew Pursuit of Happiness was about drinking and driving, and that was one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, he talks about that. Pursuit of Happiness is actually a dark song. He wanted to die. He said he wanted to, he said Pursuit of Happiness is essentially about dying, drinking, driving, and dying.
I tell you, I ain't a big fan, so it's like I done missed out on some of this shit. Like I'm not that ain't my bag. I fuck with Kanye though.
Yeah, but he influenced Kanye's whole melodies and all that shit.
Kanye, Juice WRLD, Uzi, the way
Future, all of
I seen
them.
somebody post that shit on social media.
They
so
are from the Cudi tree.
But I never really listened to Cudi enough to be like, y'all niggas right. I wasn't gonna debate the shit.
You know, he got a Kid Cudi has a good discography because I think it's genuine, it's authentic. Like, it's really the shit he was going through in his life. Like, you'll get a Future album and like, nigga, Future ain't dealing with none of this shit he talking about.
It's just rhymes.
Yeah, T.I. ain't still in the trap. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas not still doing this, but Kid Cudi's albums were coming from a place of where he truly was at that space and time. So if you in the docs, you know what I'm saying, you in the raps and shit, go check out a man named Scott on Amazon Prime about Kid Cudi. It's a really good one.
Ooh.
That's a really good one.
All right, let's jump to a lifestyle topic.
Lifestyle of the rich and famous.
Damn, it's a lot of motherfucking lifestyle. Nah, let me see.
What you got?
This one's funny. I ain't see you post this one. I'm gonna ask you both questions. Can your girl ask your friend for money? Hold on. Can your girl ask your friend
I
for
seen
money?
that question. I was like, let's see. So I'm gonna take the Martin approach. If it's something like basic as hell, like something like nothing even minuscule. Okay, but if it's something like crazy, then
Nah, what's crazy? Like having to pay the rent?
I'm trying to. Hell yeah.
No.
You want to sleep on the juice?
The answer is
If
no.
your girl,
Not
hey,
a
give me
bloody,
$1.
not a
No.
bloody nickel.
Okay.
I don't give a damn. It's a penny on the ground. No.
I'll ask, but you ain't gonna ask.
Hell no.
But like you, so something small, but like you have to make down. But damn, you got $1. You like yeah. Here you go.
Scenario.
That shit different.
Scenario. I'm cool with your girl. Your girl.
Why we got to be in the scenario?
Nah, because
choose his girl.
I choose my girl.
I haven't
volunteer.
I haven't gotten nothing for his girl. I've gotten something for your girl, and it's no disrespect. Hey, bro, give me some guards. Bet I got you.
See, that's small shit.
That's small shit. But
Hey,
that ain't
That's,
money.
that's not money.
hey,
That's not money.
That's not money.
I spent money on it.
I know, but that's not money.
It's not serious. Again, hey, bro, give
I
me
just
some
feel
guards.
like that's
Bet.
not bread. Like that's not like
You said money. $1.07 is money.
that's
Now,
different from us saying, "Can I have $1?" Look how that sound.
$1.07.
That's it's totally
That
different.
sounds different. So if I come to you and say, "Hey, let me get $45,"
For what?
okay. Now if I come to you and say, "Hey, bro, you pay for my haircut this month, and I get you back,"
I got you.
you see what I'm saying? It just feels different. It feels different.
Yeah.
I feel like it feels different if you don't have a relationship with the person's
I feel
girl.
I'm on this side of the table.
Nah,
Fuck
I
that.
mean-
Don't ask my niggas for shit.
I got you, but at the same time, personally, you wouldn't. And this is the thing. Understandably, you know your girl's gonna always depend on you when it come down to something big and dire.
True.
But you don't want your friends to be able to look out for your girl, not in any kind of
gotta
way.
Why does she
I
gotta
gotta die.
ask you for some money?
I gotta die.
Why-
Why would I put your girl through struggle for your ego?
It's not for
not
my
about
ego.
No, why would I put your girl through an issue to
I'm
where
going-
she feels unsure about shit for your
Okay,
personal ego?
so if you're dating somebody, B-Walk, and she comes to me unbeknownst to you, you have no idea, and she say, "Hey Zach, man, can I hold $50?"
I have a problem with that.
Okay, that's what we saying. We got
That's what
I
I'm
said
saying.
some guards, fam.
it's-
$1.07.
No, it's
Now-
money.
now-
Period. If she come to you and be like, "Let me get $1.07,"
Have y'all read Ego, the book about ego? Y'all need to
bro,
read
it's
that
not.
shit.
It's just not ego. If she come to you and say, "Let me get $1.07,"
not.
if you got a guard and I'm asking for a guard, you know you finna hit the weed with me.
True.
All right then.
It's like a favor for
But
a
then,
favor.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here saying like I have holding over her because I bought the guard.
It's not
I
you.
still
It's
bought
not,
it.
it's not about you holding it over either. If you just give her the money to give her the
So
money.
okay, bet it's a amount wise that make you feel some type
It's
of
not,
way.
not
even
even
the
the
amount.
amount.
It's the principle for me. It's like you went to my friend before you came to me. What sense does that make?
Like I say in scenarios, what if you're not around? Because again,
We live in 2021, bruh.
What the hell you doing around my girl?
no,
Ain't around.
no, the same way when I got him that guard, he wasn't around, and I got her a
You was at his house
guard.
or some shit. Like, we
No,
have
he
to be-
wasn't.
So
He was at your house.
Yeah, at my house.
You was in the Grove.
Don't try to put this on me, man.
I'm not. I'm giving real
Somebody at
facts.
my daddy party.
We was at the Grove.
that shit.
He
no.
was not
That's
there.
just
She could have waited and said, "Hey, babe, can you give me a guard?"
You was already there. Did you have a guard?
I went and got one because I was planning on smoking too. It was a
See, that's what he's
benefit.
saying. It was
That's
like
what
a
I'm
quid
saying.
pro
We
quo,
all
like,
we all gonna smoke
I get
anyway.
the guard. You got the weed already. We teaming up.
But
It's
you
not
just
like a-
said you just said if your girl hypothetically if your girl came to me and asked me for some money, you would be like, my biggest thing is why didn't you ask me first?
Okay.
That's all. I could see if it's like you got the plug on something and she like, hey, if you get it, I'm gonna pay them. But it's like if
somebody is okay, the way I look at it, if you go to somebody and you ask one of my friends to help you with a situation that you created, yeah, I got a problem with that. AKA, help me with $50 for a bill. Help me with $50 for something else that pertains to solely me. Now, in the same context, people are saying, "Nah, don't give my girl $1.07 for a guard, or don't do nothing for."
See, I think I think the point that you missing on it is I'm not upset about the monetary part of any of this.
You just mad about the just simple standard that she asked somebody else before she asked you.
Exactly.
So because she didn't wait on you.
It's not a wait. It's not a wait. If you're in a relationship with somebody and we're partners and you trust me, it's a level of trust for you to come to me first. Just like I wouldn't go to your friend, your homegirl, and say, "Hey, you mind if I hold a couple dollars off you?" You know what I'm saying? Before
that shit gonna start some shit.
That's gonna start some shit. Like
understandably, but I guarantee, like situational wise, like even in the way I'm bringing it up, like nah.
In the situation.
Okay, if y'all together and she, you know what I'm saying? If y'all at the same spot, I'm on the way. You ask her. You know, and she said, "Can you give me a guard?" I don't smoke, and she knew I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be like, "All right."
But if she asked you would still get it.
I would still get it. But I'm saying y'all was both gonna benefit from that, and I was on my way there.
If you bought it 9 times out of 10, if you bought the guard and Corinne and your girl is around me, I'ma smoke with her. So I would have still benefited, even though I didn't put anything in.
That's what I'm saying. But my thing is, if she come to me first, she didn't ask you for no money. She asked you to get a guard. That's different. That's
true.
different.
Very true.
You trying to put money value on an object?
I'm not putting money value on it.
Because you trying to say that the guard is $1.07.
No,
so
it seems like y'all nah.
So she asked you for $1.07. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not putting. But the thing is, that's the thing.
That's
I have no problem with that. Because the thing is, if your girl asked me for $50, I've been like, bro, for what? A guard? Okay. Even if I wasn't smoking, bro, here.
Man, I ain't been no $50 on car.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. He keeps sticking on the monetary value. If
that's
his
not
girl,
what I'm on.
If your girl came to me and said, "Bro, give me $50 for something," for what? Hey, bro,
I wouldn't even go that far. If any one of y'all girls came to me and was like, hey, "Can I have some money?" First thing I'm gonna do is call you.
Yeah, first, I can't even.
That's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm not even getting past that because just because she or y'all have some weird breaking communication that y'all are communicated. I'm not gonna have a breaking communication with my dog. I'm like, hey nigga,
because I'm not getting in between that shit.
I'm not getting in between that shit, and I'm gonna let you know.
Yeah,
and
they fucking gonna be beefing. It might be a ploy to piss him the fuck off.
And I'm gonna let y'all figure it out. Like, and then just so my thing is not the monetary game. I'm not ever saying if you see my girl on the side of the road, be like, nope, fuck that. Zach said let him handle it. What I'm saying is,
hey, damn near.
But that's how you taking it too literal. You are. Because what I'm saying is,
I don't put that in. Like,
what I'm saying is, just ask me. All I want to do, make sure is our communication is fluid. Ask me first, just like I would ask you. It has nothing to do with ego. It has nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, the monetary value is just the trust in communication. I want you to ask me first because I will ask you first, and that's how our communication works when it comes to something like that. Just like if your girl, or not that you have a girl, but if your girl reached out to me and was like,
give a fuck about the hypothetical. Come on.
If and she was like, hey, Zach, can I do it? I'm be like, hey, nigga, I don't know what the fuck going on, but I just want to make sure you're aware of this. And I might even send you the money to send it to her.
On some shit. So I don't want to be.
I just don't want to be in that. And I feel like, you know, if you got strong communication or whatever, I think it's understandable. That's just me.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, I guess. Sure.
That's just me, man. Everybody different shit.
Let's move on to the politics. I like how you got this shit set up, making we can bounce around. You know. All right, so we're going to say if the Joe Budden said fuck them student loans.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. I said Joe Budden.
I say not Joe.
Joe Budden ain't said
but the same first name, different last.
He didn't go to college, so he probably did say fuck them student
Matter of fact,
loans.
it's different little I and you.
tapping into the Joe Budden. That shit is better with the after niggas to me right
Oh,
now.
I disagree.
I mean, they both have good substance. I'll say
no,
that.
they both do, but
I
together,
think they did so much together.
Together, them niggas make magic, man. I feel like if they would have took the content that Joe is doing and they would have took the moves that Roy and Mal are making, and when they would put that shit together, because there's shit that they wanted that Roy and Mal wanted to do that Joe Budden didn't want to do.
Fucking
like if they do the skits, they do the videos. They
like,
just
what's the old boy that did with the guns?
They just did a training video with a nigga that be like, if you're ever in a gunfight and a man puts a gun to your face, just they just did a video with him.
Okay.
And Joe wasn't with this shit.
And Joe didn't want to do that kind of shit. But the content that he's talking about right now, they didn't care to talk about that kind of shit.
Right.
So, like, I feel like they both good, but together them niggas make magic.
They didn't have a healthy medium because it's like one side want to do one.
I feel like Joe having way more fun now. Like, it just seems like he just free.
I mean,
like,
shit, he paying the other niggas pennies. Shit, they ain't
that's true.
worried about
They
shit.
on a salary. And Rory and Mal was on a percentage-based contract. Yeah. So, if they made more, they made more. But if these niggas on salary,
he ain't got nothing to be
it don't matter how
about.
much money we make. This is what you getting paid.
And I get the big cut.
So, I'd be happy too.
So, Joe Byron said, "Hey man, y'all gonna keep them goddamn student loans. Y'all y'all gonna start paying these shits again. He gave y'all a month to get your finances ready to pay this.
You know what's crazy? God working mysterious ways.
What happened?
So Joe Byron said that he ran his whole campaign on I'm gonna do away with student loans. We got $6 trillion in student loans, and it don't matter. Like, you know, who are you paying this money to? How do you owe the government? I'm gonna wipe this shit away.
The whole shebang.
Black people say, you goddamn black millennials said, we going to vote. We gonna vote for Joe Biden. He gonna give us hope. I went out and voted. You went out and voted. You went out and voted. Dante don't vote.
Profit.
Joe Biden came back around 12 months later. Joe Biden said, man, I ain't canceling them motherfucking student loans. You get your ass back in there, you go pay them. I got 3 more years to figure some other shit out. And the reason that the student loans were put on motherfucking hold was because COVID. And people out of work. People couldn't work. People couldn't afford to pay it. Now, ever since he said that, COVID cases have increased by like 4% across America.
The COVID cases went crazy. They had like
so I think what's going to happen is God's going to step in on my behalf. I wish we had a church organ.
I need some
Nah, ain't no trumpets.
I feel like God going to step in on our behalf. And the COVID's going to take over.
And then what?
They going to pause them damn student loans again. I'm calling it now.
They can pause it if they want.
I'm calling
Right.
I don't give a damn if he paused student loans or not. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. He ain't never getting all that money back from me.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna be paying Joe Anton Byron them pennies. I'm gonna be paying that nigga the minimum until I'm 80. I don't give a fuck if I make $3 million. You gonna get the minimum.
Fuck that. They gonna have to come get me.
Wait, huh?
They gonna have to come get me.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. They gonna.
No, I don't want to do that.
Don't do that.
This ain't loose theory. You sit down for about this and the ticket go away. Nah,
them bitches follow you everywhere.
You don't come back. You still got to pay that shit.
So what y'all think about this shit?
I already knew this shit was gonna happen. I've been saying it from day one that all this shit is just a hoax. This shit is bullshit. Ain't no point of the whole political shit. They gonna tell you one thing, get your vote, then they ain't gotta do.
I disagree with that.
Cause I feel like there's no system in place to make sure they niggas stand on what.
Just like there ain't no system in place for any human.
I'll go last.
That's what I'm saying. So it's no point to do that shit.
I'm glad that we're here.
It's like people be like hating on betting on like sports and shit. That's the same shit you're doing with politicians. Like you just put your money in and be like, I hope this shit.
And not so much true. But it is just a chance. There's more likelihood for things going the way they're supposed to in sports. Because the thing is, in sports nowadays, there's not too many people out here point shaving. In politics, they're in business for their constituents.
That's what I'm saying. Neither one is a for sure thing. Is what I'm saying.
It's more for sure in sports.
It's no. I'm saying so. Sports is supposed to be unpredictable. If it's more sure in sports, then why the fuck are we voting? If that shit has got worse odds than fucking athletes.
I'm gonna go last because I'm gonna be kind of long winded.
I disagree. I think Dante is a nihilist, and I came across this word this week, and it made me. I said, "Damn, this is the perfect word to describe Dante." So do y'all know what a nihilist is?
I heard. No.
So a nihilist is a person who believes that life is meaningless and rejects all religious and moral principles.
Boy, you ain't got no morals, boy.
No, it's not that he don't have no morals. He just doesn't believe in. He doesn't believe in this construct of this moral compass. So he believes that all this shit is just. It is what it is.
Yeah, exactly what I feel like. Yeah. I'm a nihilist.
He's a nihilist. Nigga's a nihilist. I heard that word. And I was watching something. I said, "Damn, what does that mean?" It's where I'm watching some shit, and I see a word on me. So I looked it up, and I said, "Oh, this is Dante."
Yeah,
this nigga's a nihilist.
I agree. Cause all this shit be bullshit to me. Like that's why I don't get mad. I'll be like, this shit. It just happens. Like
no, I don't get mad. Like at this point, we're too far gone to be getting mad about shit.
Nihilism
like
is the belief that all values are baseless and that nothing can be absolutely known or communicated. It is often associated with extreme pessimism and radical skepticism that condemns existence. A true nihilist will believe in nothing.
Did something like that come with neo-Nazi? Because the neo, that's the first, like, I've heard that with neo-Nazi, and I know that's far from.
I'm not an English major. I won't lie.
I don't know. It sound like you said nihilist, and like sound like you saying neo.
No. Like it's all constructed because like they seem like the basis of what neo-Nazi.
But we both talking about Keanu.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't even know what's going on.
He trying to get into Matrix. Shut the fuck up.
Y'all didn't get that. You did. Did you get it?
I left it alone.
You didn't get it.
I left it alone.
I get it
dog.
now when he say the Matrix. I like that nigga name is what? Can you Reeves or some shit?
Keanu
Reeves. Or
you said Neo, Keanu.
Shut the hell up.
I saw. It just. It was just over my shit.
That's what I'm saying. Shut the hell up.
Let me get it through.
I ain't got no. Yeah, I would ask for sounds. We
What
ain't talking about that.
a toilet go? We had the toilet flush.
That's a shit bowl.
Oh.
That's on my old sound. We
It's a
used
shit
to do
bowl.
the shit on what was it called?
We used to shit on a lot of people.
What we used to call
The
that
shit. We shitting on
The
people.
shitty
shitty
awards.
award. The shitty. Joe Byron, you get a shitty award, man. Joe Byron, you get a shitty. What you
I'm
think?
bring my
Walt?
toilet back. I'm bring my toilet back.
You said yours is long ended, so go ahead.
But that was your boy, so you got to defend his
No, it's never my boy. He was my boy. If you wanted me to pick, he was gonna be my boy.
That's
before
what
Trump.
I'm saying. They trying to make it seem
Like
like
that's the thing. Like you're not finna link me in like
but
that's
I
who I'm
said on the
fucking
pod,
with.
It's no point of voting for the lesser two evils if both of them evil.
I still disagree.
Fam,
Nothing to change. Like what is it's just quiet racism.
That's
These
fine.
niggas still racist. It just ain't in your face with it. I'd rather be in my face with so I know how.
I'd
You
rather you be scared to be racist.
Exactly. Cause you want somebody to come and bust you in your shit just cause they don't fuck with you. That's what you want.
I'd rather you be scared to be
But
racist
I
to
don't
me.
look for that motherfucker next time. Like I'm
Yeah,
like, no,
it ain't no
You
looking.
can't surprise me
There's
twice. when
no
you tell me
looking.
You don't fuck with me.
You were basically saying I want the law enforcement to be able to come and do what the fuck they want to do to me without any kind of fear of repercussions or any kind of severe punishment.
Who the fuck said that?
You at this point, from
No,
sitting
he
here
just saying.
saying,
No, he just saying.
no,
I want
no,
you to
no.
be like, okay, I don't like black people, but
Fam.
not you actually doing something to me.
Yeah, I ain't say I want a war, but I want to know who don't fuck with me.
In conscience, what you saying? Well, Trump ain't that bad.
I ain't never say that. You putting. I just said you voting for less than two evils. I said why vote for evil in the first place?
Dante, I've
And I ain't
heard.
say shit else about Trump.
I've heard you cape for Trump.
No, I get
I've
no.
heard-
That ain't me.
Nah, he said.
I've always said I don't fuck with none of that shit.
He said if Trump gave him $1 million, he would vote for Trump.
I would. I'd be $1 million rich, and y'all niggas still have to pay loans.
You
I
still
got
have to
out
pay.
because I knew both of this shit is
You
bullshit.
still have to pay him too.
Exactly.
But I got the money to do it.
You ain't had no money after you pay them damn loans off.
I ain't got no $1 million in no fucking loans.
Shit, you could be by the time you get that million from his ass, you gonna have $1 million.
Nah,
in
It's
it.
always a
I'm
catch.
in this non-profit shit.
It's
right
always
now.
a catch.
I got 10-year warranty. And this shit gonna be gone.
Basically, what I can say is the way I have a certain understanding on government because my mom has worked in government, and the government has
So
been
your
a
shit
sub-
biased from the jump.
Nah, it's not biased because like
Nihilist.
it's not biased because the thing is people come in with their own objectives and their own identities to do what they want to do. But at the same time, if you understand how government works, like I said, most of these politicians, they say they're for the people, but they're for the constituents. So if my constituents, basically, long story short, the reason why they talking about this whole this triple B plan, which motherfucking Lamar Ball need to go ahead and put a suit together because they trying to jack something. The Build Better plan that they got going. They keep talking about nigga named Manchin, who is a Dem, but at the same time got a lot of backing from the other side. So, in essence, before government was either you was. Let me break it down for the people. In essence,
break it down for me because I'm dumb.
In essence, it was.
Explain it like I'm 12.
In essence, it was like Cowboys versus Eagles. Cowboys being whoever you want, Dem Republican, Eagles being Republican. So Cowboys, Dems, Eagles, Republican. You have some people who are Democratic, repping for the Cowboys, but at the same time have a lot of Eagles fans pushing them material saying, hey, I'll continue to vote for you. I'll give you millions of dollars for your campaign if you push this. Now, it turns into politicians being for the people, then they being for the constituents. The people will get them the votes, but the constituents give them the millions of dollars to get in front of the people, make up these lies.
I'm looking at this bill.
doing
This
all this
motherfucker
stuff.
pretty nice.
What's that?
This Build Back Better bill a motherfucking fool.
And it's on hold because one Democrat saying no.
Okay, I get where you going now. Okay, I'm here now. I
So
understand. I
people thought when Biden got elected, well, we got more Dems, we will be able to do it. Essentially, yes. But when you got some Democrats whose constituents are mainly Republican, they want the Republicans' constituents to push their agenda. Then you got people who say they're on the Republican side, but they're like, nah, I'm not down with that. Nah, I'm good. I'm as he said, I'm taking up for West Virginia. My nigga, that plan is gonna help West Virginia.
So, sidebar for those of you guys who don't know what the Build Better bill, it's a tongue twister. Ooh.
Yeah, it is.
The Build Better bill.
The BBB.
The Build Better bill was introduced to the House on September 27th of this year. This bill provides funding, establishes programs, and otherwise modifies provisions relating to the broad array of areas such as education, labor, child care, health care, all the good shit that the politicians tell you they're going to fix. All right. So the bill provides funding for management of national forest system, job placement, how dare them put safe drinking water in here while Flint, Michigan. That's fine. I'm going to keep going. electric vehicle and zero emissions, public health infrastructure, housing rental, cybersecurity programs. Ain't gonna be no such thing as cybersecurity in 2022. Tribal infrastructure, housing, environmental health programs, wildfire prevention, small business assistance, transit service, infrastructure administration of the Department of Veteran Affairs, 6 months semester of free community college, free child care for children under the age of 6, free universal preschool and services, and health benefits for eligible individuals who reside in states that have not expanded Medicaid.
Okay.
And a whole bunch of other shit about gas.
So going into that, the way the government is structured and the way it's set up, it is set up, as black people, we know.
Yeah.
Police violence is a big thing to us.
Yeah.
Poverty is a big thing to us.
Yeah.
But what's the consistency of America? Because black people are not the consensus of America.
Okay.
They're going for the whole. So, and you think of the whole, like you said, like we talked about. Why how the hell the LGBTQ plus get laws put in place before black people?
Mm-hmm.
LGBTQ plus is white, black, Indian, Hispanic. It's more of a consensus for the whole world other than just helping out black folks. Now, as black folks, we like, how the fuck you gonna sit here and overlook me when you done paid money to the Koreans when y'all dropped Hiroshima? Y'all done paid money to the Indians because that was a consensus to what y'all were doing now. But now, LGBT takes precedent over simply just helping out black folks. Okay, push that. So, for us, we don't have no kids, so child care ain't gonna do nothing for us. We ain't going back to school, so free community college ain't gonna do nothing for us.
But we middle class, so really ain't shit gonna do shit for us.
None of that's gonna do nothing for us.
A lot of
When you in the middle, they don't give a fuck.
politics.
Here.
Yeah.
So the politics is based on fixing the consensus of what's wrong with America, but they cover their eyes to what the real shit. They can fix some shit to get things back on track. So that's why I say no. I'm never on board with it, but at the same time,
It's a civil duty. Like, you gotta do the shit.
it's hard. It's hard for me to say a civil duty. Like, I'm finna turn into a foreigner and start calling it the states, because they keep saying the United States. We're not united. So how the fuck am I sitting here saying I'm repping for the United States when people like us can't get our fair share? So is it my civic duty? Nah, not really.
When United came into place, the motherfuckers was united. It was
No, they wasn't.
It was a consensus of niggas that
America
was
was
like,
never united. America was never united.
Shit, when the white folks took over, that shit was united for the whites.
America ain't built on solely white folks. So if you want to put the United White America, then go ahead.
We know how.
And there you have political pandering by Wizard the Jizza.
The big talk.
Big talk shitter.
That was some good shit, bro.
Thank you. Can we get a round of applause for Wizard the
That was good
Jizza?
shit.
We got
We was on your shit, B-Walk.
I about to say, God damn, now we ain't got no clappers.
But we need to upgrade. We having to say.
Put some gunshots in that motherfucker then. Fuck it.
We never had a round of applause.
I don't give a damn. Nah, send them gunshots to the White House. Send them gunshots to the White House.
You said them whole weak as shit.
Cause them hoes was low. They was a little soft. They was a little animated.
I got smoke for Kamala too, cause she ain't said a damn thing.
She did an interview with Charlamagne.
And all that energy was pushing to him, bro. Nah,
Bro,
fam.
you know why Joe Biden got hurt.
Trust me, I know. But as you,
The women and the black vote.
one thing I will say is, even though she probably knew, why are you sticking to the status quo? You in that position for a reason. Now flex your muscle, bro.
She can't flex you.
nah,
Oh, now you can't, but you'll flex your muscle to put some niggas in jail though. When you was in that road, all right.
People change.
Change for the worse.
Or the better.
Oh, all right, cool.
All right, let's go back.
People do change for the worse.
Let's go back to the culture.
Let's get our politics.
That politics.
You got you heavy.
Yeah.
People walk over there balling.
But like, that's one of the
Blood pressure high.
Crawfish boy. That nigga there
That whole
cooking.
just politics and like religion is just things some shit.
Yeah, it's two heavy topics. Where you gonna have people on this side of the line or that side of the line.
Let's get into something more relaxed.
Please.
Everybody relax. So,
Let me drink some water.
So we know the year is wrapping up. This will be the last pod we have in 2021.
Yeah.
It's been a long year for this pod. We've been did some shit this year, but
We potted for a whole year. This season was in 1 year still.
We just caught
Yeah, we
it
did.
through COVID. All that shit.
Shit.
that last week,
To
let
end
them
this
niggas know.
fucking season.
So what is 3 things you learned about yourself this year?
3 things I learned about myself.
Everybody give one. And then pass it around.
Okay, give niggas time to think. I think the first thing I learned about myself is don't I can get caught up in focusing on the mountain instead of the moment. of things, and that was my free game one time. So I think, when I slow down and just focus on each moment that I'm in, it helps me process things a lot better.
Bless you.
Something I learned about myself, like this year, is just like I told y'all. I think a few pods back. I can't sit still. Like my brain do not just function that way. And I learned that's why I like to cook. That's why I like to clean up. That's why I like to do shit like that. Cause like that moment when I have tasks like that, you only really can do one thing. Like I can't be on. Well, you can't be on TikTok and cook, but it's why when the cooking part get real, you're like, I gotta focus on this shit. Or if you sweeping and you mopping up some shit, I need both of my hands. You know what I'm saying? So like playing the game, sometimes I'm like, damn, I only can do one thing at a time. But if I'm not doing some shit that like draw all my attention, I just really be doing all kind of shit. So that's one thing I learned about myself this year.
Okay.
One thing I learned, things come better when you lean not on your own personal understanding, but on God personally. Personally, because thing is, when I kind of that's a mindset. Because thing is, it's not so much action; it's a mindset. Because, like I told you, as black men, just black people in general, we're used to surviving, so we know how to get it out the mud. That's an action. That's sometimes a mindset too. That regardless of what comes your way, I'm gonna be that one that gets me out of it. But at the same time, you got to understand and take that breath and be like, bro, it's going to be okay. As long as I do what I need to do, everything is going to be okay. And don't quit. That's leaning on not my own personal understanding. So I had to learn, like, bro, sometimes you got to let stuff go and just give it to God and, bro, just do the best you can every day and not try to do everything.
Let go and give it to God.
So for me, mine kind of probably a little dark, bro, but it's a lot of people probably would get it when I say it, but I was comfortable being in like a dark place.
Hey, boy, damn! Did you come to pod or did you come to film? This motherfucker here.
Which was like,
both.
You know what I mean? I used to be uncomfortable being happy. I used to be uncomfortable enjoying moments because I used to go through so much shit. So I was just like, I know how to deal with bullshit because I'm comfortable here. I deal with a lot of it. So this is where I'm more comfortable at. But I just have to start allowing myself to be more happy and just experience the moments. So yeah, my shit.
Damn, your shit.
It's a good one.
Cool. I want to go back around. What else I learned about myself?
Shit, I learned that weed ain't for me, man. That's not for me. You can smoke your smoke and you can drink your drink, but that weed is not for me. It's not for me.
Yeah. I'm saying I just learned I'm a nihilist today. I learned that shit.
Oh yeah, you're a nihilist.
Now you said something the other day when you said I'm a check. What you call me? Like a checklist nigga? Like I'm a schedule type nigga. What you say the other day?
You a routine.
Routine ass nigga. I just learned that shit. Well, I be knowing anything because somebody pointed out to you. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, man. If you got anxiety, man, weed is not for you. I'm just gonna let you know now.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm cool with because I really have no anxiety at all.
Being flustered is the only thing that really creates anxiety for me.
Yeah, that's good to hear because that motherfucking weed does it for me.
Yeah, I had to learn that the only time I feel
say no to drugs, kids.
Yeah, this is his ass, hey, bro. Yeah, I mean, hey,
look at people. You don't know whether to promote the drugs or tell kids to say no to them.
Because the thing is, cannabis is not a drug, so
it's still illegal in Texas.
Fentanyl is illegal.
I would hope so. Shit.
Exactly. So I don't want to lump cannabis with fentanyl and all these other drugs that people are dying from. You just had a bad episode, which is okay. So you made a proper decision for you.
It's fine. It's how my mind work.
Just learn the vices for your anxiety. I understand learning that being flustered is what creates anxiety for me. I don't like feeling helpless.
I'm curious to know what flusters you. Like what's some shit that
motherfuckers trying to try me. Because I have no problem punching a nigga in the face.
That was a Brandon answer right there. Like, I was expecting a little something more deal niggas because I don't feel like nigga be trying.
Nah, I mean, bro.
So when people try you get anxiety.
Kind of,
you see how he shaking that damn mic like he'll knock your ass
like, out. No, because the thing is, like, not at all. Because the thing is, I understand, like, me punching a nigga in the face ain't gonna fix shit.
It's not.
It's not.
Anxiety knowing I can't really fix.
Like, bro, this not gonna fix nothing. I'll punch your ass in the face and then I may have to deal with something later on. I don't know what kind of nigga I'm punching in the face. He could be a pussy and go put a suit on me.
Or it could be the nigga with some hands and put them hands.
I'm not afraid of none of that shit.
I'm just.
And that's one of my downfalls. I'm fearless. So I've always thought that could be my downfall. Because like I said, nigga could have that thing on him, and I'm fearless.
Or you gonna run into Jamie Chan, he gonna kick your ass.
Some niggas that he can fight.
He gonna hit about 5 of these whole
What he do?
He gonna hit you with one of them, 5 of them hoes real quick. You gonna blink, boy. You gonna be on the ground.
So it wouldn't be the Swelly Podcast if we don't get misogynistic in here. What are 3 things? What is the thing? Something you learned about women this year? It wouldn't be the Swelly Pod if we didn't go there.
If we didn't get a
Am
little
I starting?
misogynistic, baby.
What I learned about women?
Women will raise your anxiety.
True.
If you don't have it, if you have no anxiety, they will give you some. If you have anxiety, they will raise that motherfucker.
I got
Or
one.
they can bring it down. They can bring anxiety.
I got
down.
one.
Yeah, but that motherfucker
They
gonna
gonna
fluctuate.
control-
They
they
gonna
gonna
control
control
the
that
temperature of your
anxiety.
anxiety. Oh, okay, I got one more, and I'll let you go. I learned that the strength of love from women, like how powerful love can be.
That's kind of on
You
the
gonna
line
try
of
to
mine.
come back on that shit with that? You ain't slick.
Yeah, he gonna
I
have
see
that
what
bullshit.
he
gonna
He
have that
came out with
bullshit.
the.
Hey, the anxiety gonna fluctuate, but the power of love of women. Like,
No, not the. No, I'm
I
serious.
see where you going with
Conquer
this
it
shit,
all.
dog. You ain't slick.
No, I'm serious. Like women truly understand the intricacies of love and how to love and the power of it and how to delegate it, and it's so complex, bro. Like when you, especially when you meet a real woman. I'm not talking about somebody you met who don't know they self, who think they a vibe,
superficial.
who, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I'm talking about somebody who truly is in tune with who they are and how they love. The power of that shit, and if you learn that, oh man.
I'm gonna give my 2 off the bat. Well, it was 3, but I'm giving 2. One is, and this is both sides, because the thing is, with learning about women, you got to learn about yourself too, because we court and we go after women so much. You got to learn to understand yourself. Until you know and fully love yourself, you can't fully love and choose somebody else, because it's gonna always be that imbalance. And it's all about being balanced. Because the thing is, relationships is not about somebody doing as much for you as you doing for them. It's about making sure that when that person is down, you make sure that you're able to balance them out in the same way, vice versa.
See,
And go ahead.
You still go on. What I learned, I'm gonna tell you what I learned. But if you
Go
ain't
ahead.
done, you
I want to get mine out the way. And the one, I was talking with Big L today, and the old man told him, and Big L told me. He said, an old man said, and this is real because I got it as soon as he said it. If a woman chooses you, you got something good on your hands. But if you choose a woman, you out here gambling.
Oh, damn, they
Shit.
They wasn't split that
Damn.
game when I was there. Man, Big L talking about some whole other shit.
Hey, man, every time I go to Big L, we done had some conversations. So
If y'all don't know who Big L is, that is our barber here at the Swelly Podcast. So if you looking,
y'all see these crisps.
I ain't get the memo. Fuck these niggas. Fuck these niggas, man.
And you see this motherfucking ice water on me. You feel me? That's a Big L special. He went 3 for 3 today. We appreciate you, Big L, here
Big
at the Swelly
deal.
Podcast.
Big deal.
Yeah.
3
I'm
for
curious
4.
to see what you finna say, Dante.
No, what I actually just learned a lot about like the inner workings of a woman. Like staying with
The
my
nigga
girl.
said the inner workings.
The inner
Like,
workings.
staying with my girl, the shit that women go through, like how, like, okay, like obviously a nigga know that women have periods, right? We
But
know that.
you know the
But
specifics.
staying with your woman to watch you going through that, I learned that shit. I learned how they just deal with emotions like way different. It's like fuck, like, and then I learned like Zach said, like this love shit. I learned that they make you like, all right, nigga, you here, but if you want to be with me, you gonna have to like elevate certain levels of your life. So I had to learn that shit about women.
That's true.
So it's like I learned, like, I feel like this year, like I had think about how I grew up. Y'all know he had a sister. I don't know, you had no sister.
I don't have no
Yeah,
sisters.
so you can kind of relate to what I'm saying. All we have is my mom in the house. So my brothers, my daddy, and one woman in the house. So I grew up not knowing shit about women. Like I'm pretty sure my mom had periods, but I never knew that she was on the period. So like the older I got, I'm like, sometimes she was just tripping. You're like, what the fuck going on? It's like she probably was on a fucking period. But it's like, so I was just like this, like over this last year, I'll be like, nigga, women be. Then like I said, I learned about like how they scared to go out. Like when we're in a world full of these crazy ass, weird ass men. It's like that shit.
That was
It's like,
That's
I'm
what I was
learning,
gonna-
So I learned a lot about.
That's what I was
women
gonna
this
get to, bro. Just the fact of how women are actually, how scared they are to be out in public.
I learned niggas are weird from women.
yeah,
I'm not a weird
that,
nigga,
for
but
sure.
I learned
A
from
lot of niggas do be doing some weird shit.
I learned from a lot of the women in my life, cause y'all know I got a lot like my cousins, my I learned niggas are weird.
Yeah.
bro, as fuck.
From
I'll
women.
say yeah, that's one thing I had to really, because I felt I learned that I was lacking in that, because As far as the woman that like, not as far as dating, but the women that I was raised around, whether it was my cousins or sisters, they were some badasses. Like they wanted a man's protection, but it was like, walk me to my car. Like, nah, nigga, I got it. I can get to my car. But nowadays, like, nah, bro, you got to make sure if you're wearing a woman, they get to their car safe.
Every time I have a shoot with a female, I make sure they get to the car every time. Because I'm in Deep Ellum, so that shit. Like, one of my homegirls got shot and robbed in Deep Ellum. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So
for real. And me living downtown, just somebody leaving my house, walking to their car, that could be a situation. With somebody homeless or somebody just outside waiting for somebody to come out to try something.
No, for real. I agree, man. That was something that was lost on me for a minute. And then you look back at how many situations where, you know, I was just like, man, like, I was just being rough with, like, maybe my cousins or my sisters. And I was like, man, go to walk, dude. You know, and not even realizing, like, nah, bro, you got to.
I had this, like, bruh, like, I had this
we got to be more
mindset.
delicate, especially with our black women. For sure.
Yeah.
What we going to?
I learned a lot of fucking shit, but
Thank you to all the women that taught us here at the Swelly Podcast.
Yeah,
I learned
what else you learn?
that it ain't no such thing as bad hair or good hair.
You learned that on the podcast.
it's healthy hair.
Thank you. That's what I learned.
Get some help, yo.
That's what I learned. Ain't no such thing as bad hair or good hair, because that's a construct created by the white man to make us think that our hair is not good hair. Preach. That's what I learned.
Shout out to my girl.
Because our kinks, our coils.
Her lock jersey.
Yeah.
Her lock jersey.
I'm about to say her lock jersey.
Her lock jersey. Nah, she started her lock
Journey.
And
Okay.
I feel like as a woman, I know that shit is like some shit they take personal. Like I said, I have to learn a lot of shit about women, so she started her lock jersey.
Yeah, no, I did.
Shout out to all the women out there that's fully natural.
Shout out to all the women that taught
Shout
us
out
here.
to all the women out there that's not natural. I always try to say that shit like that. Like, you know, like we only fuck with the natural women.
You don't fuck with the weaves, though?
Shout out to all the women out there in the world.
You don't fuck with weaves?
I don't give a damn. Like I really like
You like wigs?
I don't mind them hoes.
At this point,
Like,
bro,
girl,
you just gotta be down. You just gotta be down for the get
Like
down.
you have a woman that do.
So
that,
y'all
like,
don't like? So y'all just gonna sit here?
What?
I don't care. Like, I'm not in a preference where I'll say,
See, I got a woman like.
Hold on, what was run that question?
do you like wigs?
No, I'm asking. So y'all, I'm just saying, like everybody, like, oh yeah, just wear whatever you want, baby. Do whatever you want.
I don't mind them hoes.
Shit, wigs?
Wigs ain't that.
I don't.
I don't
Me
like
personally,
wigs.
bro, I don't like.
like
them.
no fucking
You don't fuck
wigs.
with wigs?
Nah, I really don't.
See, my girl do the natural hair shit,
She
so I
do the
know
shit
how
right.
I know how hard it is, like to maintain that shit. So sometimes
That's-
you just want to braid.
My
your hair
girl
up and throw
shit
that
natural
on.
too, but I don't
Yeah.
like that fucking
But
wig.
your hair ain't
But
got the type of hair like that most black women got.
But I'm just saying, it's still a natural kind of thing. Like
I mean,
something.
it's easier. She can more like got like Hispanic women hair. Like
As
it's
long
easier to
as
maintain,
my
just put
girl
some
feels
water on
free to where she can be, like, the thing is, like, if I talk to a woman that changed her up, I say, okay, come with different personalities? Because the thing is, I'm gonna use that to my benefit. You a different person.
This nigga
Look,
here, man.
I don't look.
There go
I
B-Wall.
do it like this.
Hey.
I say, hey,
There
if
go
that's what you
B-Wall.
want to wear, cool. I'm out here for it. You know what I mean? But me personally, I don't like the wig thing. I
Okay,
like
yeah,
the
I'm
natural
gonna be
hair.
with. I'm
But
gonna
if
be
you
with.
wanna
Do whatever
wear-
you want to do.
If you want to wear the wig, okay, rock the wig. Ain't nothing wrong
but
with it.
don't get mad at me when I get to shooting off some little jokes here and there. Don't get mad.
Because I
Only time I'm
definitely
shooting up a
definitely
joke-
talk about my girl when she
Only
put that bitch
time,
on.
only time I talk about if it's done wrong, because sometimes that front will be a little up. Now when that front a little up and that thing
I'm
pushed back,
just-
Y'all ain't shit.
Look,
I'm a
no,
jokester.
I name
but I
all
don't
my
want you
girl
to-
wigs, dog.
get that thing
Everyone
looking
she
like
got, I
this.
got a name for the motherfuckers.
I don't mind being scored on. Like my girl that scored on me when, you know what I'm saying, I feel like my haircut wasn't as hard as it could have been. Like so
That frontal sitting
when
like
my
this.
beard was
I'm on your
but
ass.
what's crazy is women will support you through a lot of bullshit. Like when you got a patchy beard, they be like, just keep on doing
So why
whatever,
can't the fuck
baby.
you support them through their wigs?
That's
I
hard.
do.
You right. You right.
I
I do
support
support
it.
I do.
It was, man,
I just don't like-
I was just talking about your patchy beard, and she supported you.
Huh? When you was talking about my patchy beard?
You wasn't there.
You
I
having a
was
lot of
big ass.
conversations with my woman when I'm not around.
It wasn't with your girl.
Oh.
It was with Big L.
All right.
It was with Big L. Bro,
Y'all
got
got
real,
one-
man.
This okay from walk
Y'all got one more motherfucking
from
interaction.
gauze to my beard. No, nigga, no. We
about
got
to say,
you
wait
can
a
sit
minute.
down and have a
Supported you
talk.
while that bitch was growing.
You done bought her gall. You talking about my beard, nigga? What the fuck is going on? My back.
We was gonna have to go and shoot the shit outside real quick.
But I'm gonna get that nigga with the Jamie Chan. That motherfucker.
Boy, I'm a Jet Li his ass. Kick to the foot.
Nah, man, damn, I lost my train of thought. What we at? We got some
supporting the
lifestyle
weed.
shit. Nah, I'm gonna support my girl whatever she wanna do with her hair. All bullshit aside, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Whether I agree with it or not.
Yeah.
Because I don't get to choose how you want to represent yourself.
At all.
As long as you respecting yourself and in turn respecting us, I don't care.
At this point. Next topic, please.
All right, let's find something fun that only the Swelly Podcast
Got the lifestyle shit.
to give you some.
Lifestyle of the
I was gonna be in the culture. Let me see some lifestyle. There's a lot of shit on there. Like it's really like a lot of topics that I can pick from. Let me see. I don't like that one. Okay, I like. I'm gonna give you two because these lifestyle, you never know where they're going to go. Have you ever taken back a like on somebody's Instagram, like you liked it and go back?
Hell yeah, I take like backs all the time.
All the time.
Okay, but I want to get a little bit deeper with this question.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
What is? Have you?
I don't really like pictures. If I like it, I'm gonna like that though. I don't really like pictures at all.
So what is your reason for taking these likes back?
Most of the time, it's like I hate an accident. Like
Okay, them don't count. I think
That
you're
don't
talking about
count.
You liked
It
it
don't?
at one point, then you go back and like.
That don't
I
count.
really
No,
like
I ain't never did that. I'm
I
like,
ain't
they
never did
seen
that
it by
then.
now.
Oh, I'll take a like back.
oh nah.
Nah, I don't really
Like
know.
how long do the likes?
I like
sit there?
motherfuckers' pictures. I don't know.
Nigga, I'd had a like sit there for 4-5 years, and I go back like, damn, I like this booty
Now,
picture.
I
Give me that like back.
done took a comment back.
Give me that back. I need that. Give me that like up off of you.
The only thing I done took back was a comment. Now, if you took too long to reply, I'm
I don't think I
gone.
ever seen you comment on. I seen you like a lot of pictures.
I mean, but thing is, you can't see the comment no more. Now, before when it was like
What you be
with
like,
the
God
now,
damn.
Nah.
I just like
that.
I just like pictures like this now.
Yeah,
And I just keep on scrolling.
I hate a motherfucker. They up, nigga.
Instagram started telling on everybody,
I'm
man.
gonna tell you my logic on it though. Like me liking that picture does what?
It opened. So this is what social
See, that's
media
why I,
do.
be like, I could just look.
You doing
I
what's
like
supposed to be done on Instagram.
I like it mentally. So what if your girl going around here liking motherfucking pictures where niggas got schlongalongs all the way down to their knees and they just
this the content I put on TikTok and I get in trouble for.
And
Right?
get in
These
trouble.
conversations, right?
But not, but let's have that conversation then. Like,
he
let's
got
really have
he
that
got the goddamn Brian Pumper and you know what I'm saying. What you gonna do now?
Shit, I'm good with mine. But at the same
So you
time,
ain't gonna feel away if she liking all dick print pictures.
if that's all she liking, hell fucking yeah.
All niggas like is ass.
That's not all the.
That's
fuck
the majority
niggas
of your
like.
likes.
No, it's not.
Okay. That's the majority of men likes is ass.
I can, you know, you can look at niggas like
can.
You can now.
And you've been able to do that.
I
That's
thought you could only look at your likes. You can
shows
look at
what you
another
know.
nigga likes.
No, you can show your likes.
That's why I don't like a lot of shit.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what they can see, so I'll be like, "Fuck."
What's
that.
the most
Nah,
thing
you
I don't
see-
like?
Hold on. No, you want
Nah,
to
listen.
What we saying? Ass or women? What we just saying? Hold on. What's before I go in there?
When I'm gonna go women, provocatively dressed women.
Provocatively
Okay,
dressed.
ain't got-
So you see one, and that was a photo shoot.
But she got that thing poking. Right. You know what she's trying to do. You know what she's trying to do.
She's
right
fully
here.
clothed.
See, but you know what I'm talking
Look at
about.
B Will looking like shit. Let me go see what's going on my likes.
Nah,
I don't give a
She
damn.
got drawers on.
Hey, I ain't gonna say it ain't in there.
No, but B-Wall got a lot of shit. He got it ain't just she kind of turned to the side. Nah, B-Wall like a lot of random shit. I give you that.
How-
What
Now.
What is this? Look at this shit.
I actually know her. Turn now, flip, scroll. Nigga.
Oh, he knew it was on the next page. Yeah, but B-Wall do like a lot of random shit.
Turkey.
Like a lot of random
How I
shit.
go to
But it's
my-
some ass in there though.
How I go to my likes?
I don't even know what he did. That's what I'm trying to
Like I
figure out.
said, now if it's all nah, my nigga, is that the only thing you searching for on
How
Instagram?
did you get to that? How did you get to your likes?
Go to
Oh, post
settings,
you've liked. Okay.
Settings.
and then go to account,
That's a lot of shit.
and then go to post at the bottom. Post you've liked.
All right, let's see.
How much butt on your screen, player?
I don't got no whole bunch of ass on mine.
Not a
shit.
whole bunch, but you got a couple cheeks.
I don't have no ass on mine,
okay.
actually. 0 ass cheeks on my shit. It ain't an ass cheek in sight on here, is it?
That's the thing. They be liking with their eyes. They don't. That's what it is.
It's
But
no
some
ass.
some motherfuckers be ready to just get it out there. It ain't nothing.
Damn, we got shit. I got motherfucking wave. I like videos.
It's
But
no
I really don't like
ass on mine.
I got
None.
number sports. Yeah, my shit all TikTok type shit. That's the only shit I like.
Damn, all I like is sports shit.
I know how that boosts your algorithm.
I need to read.
Niggas over here double clicking with their eyes and not with the
Yeah,
fingers.
that's how
Hey,
you do it.
is that keep scrolling?
Yeah, man.
Hey man.
You're like, oh, that's cool.
I just don't like how you'll see an ass picture and it'll say, so-and-so has liked this picture. I'm like, see, man.
That's
what?
all I see them face. Like now they just showed a little logo. I just can't.
And then
look
all
like
I
that.
see in my mind is you looking at the booty like this.
You see, this nigga.
Yeah, like what you looking for? Like
Yeah, I ain't liking all ass pictures.
I'll
Like,
take
there's a
my-
lot of butt
He
on
do got
there.
a lot of random shit on there. You got like a lot of random shit.
I'll
on
take
That's
my
what
life back
Instagram
if I
is.
find out you a goofy too. If I find out you a goofy ass nigga, like You a nigga that I thought was cool in the bitch, and I'm like, oh, this nigga, I fuck with this
If
nigga.
you,
shit.
if you,
and I meet you in person, like, oh, you a goofy ass nigga, get my like back, nigga.
nah, fuck that. You get to unfollow, nigga. I'm good.
Well, I unfollow somebody
Quickly.
That's how I do it.
I'll take a like back.
Let's get into another one. I like the lifestyle question. They bring life to the pod. Don't motherfuckers get a little too personal. Do you have the same type of sex with everyone you've been with? I wish I'd have read this in my mind before I read it.
You read that shit like you was popcorn reading.
I was reading like, all right, what's this topic?
Billy went to the store, and Billy had
sex with every woman you've been with. Hell no.
Everybody know the answer, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
What's the difference?
You ain't
then?
slanging and banging on every woman. You
What's
can't.
the difference?
Yeah, that's where we
Some
at.
is more passion. Some is like I want.
What's more? Why is it more passionate?
Because you really fuck with this person. Some people just.
Some of you just trying to get the nut.
Yeah, you trying to do what you got to do. And I feel like women do the same shit for us. I feel like women more nasty with some.
So once you get a spouse, do y'all have the same type of sex every time?
I think it fluctuates. I think sometimes you fuck just because you need to be fucking. I think sometimes like, oh, I'm feeling myself, and then sometimes she feeling herself. I feel like it fluctuates. I feel like you can't be just like up the top. Sometimes you gonna be down, and then
You done had some alright sex with your girl.
Sometimes you had sex like just because like it's bad. We ain't fucked in a minute. We need to be fucking right now. Like you know what I'm saying? You have all kinds.
What's the
of
longest you've been in a relationship and you've been without sex within a relationship?
Oh, I ain't got no answer for that.
Well, how long I been without a sexual relationship?
Even long that period lasts like you like that about it.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
It's about a week.
Ain't that long.
About
Not even really a week. It's like
Cause I've been in a relationship. We smacking them cheeks, boy.
about 2.5, 2.5, 3 months.
you can get back
In a relationship?
We was long distance at first.
Okay.
There
It's
you go.
sex. It's sex.
So I was
know what sex is.
No,
beating
no,
the
I'm
deep-
finna ask a question.
It's sex. You know what
No,
sex is.
we all know what sex is. We're all adults here. Is sex like? I want to say no, it's not even no deal breaker because y'all already together, so y'all already in a deal.
Oh, that whole
like-
deal breaker. We ain't doing it.
Okay, so if like, yeah, if like sex was just cut off, is that like a deal breaker for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you started with the sex. Like, why you gonna just cut off the
It
sex?
depends on, like you said. I think it's that point because you never know what the reason is.
Yes.
It
Like-
depends on the reason. If it's real, if it's just like you just don't want.
If it's a serious reason,
Like, what could be a serious reason when you just don't want to have sex no more?
I don't know. Sometimes you know, women have issues with their area. Like you know what I'm saying when it comes to just certain things. Like
okay, you take a maintenance break. I'm talking about like you taking a choice. Like we not fucking right now, and we could be fucking, but we not.
or if
fucking.
they decide if it's like so you've been with a girl 3, 4, 5 years, and she decides like I want to take
She want to take a sabbatical.
a sabbatical,
She
or
wanna-
you
she
know what I'm
wanna-
saying, she want to cleanse from there. She just want to try something else for a little bit. You gonna be like, all right, well, this was good while it lasted. These 3, 4, 5 years, best years of my life. But it's time for me to say goodbye.
But I don't see that happening.
I feel you.
I don't see that kind of shit happening.
Okay, it's why it's a hypothetical,
That's what I'm
nigga.
saying, but like I was saying, if that happens, we been together and you wanted to like, take a little break, but then like, how long is this little break? Like you like, I want to take a year off. No, hell no, we ain't taking no. You know what I'm saying? Like it depends.
How you gonna say no? You gonna say you ain't?
But he struck it.
You gonna say you ain't taking a year off?
Nah, bro. I don't feel like that's fair for her to make you take a year off. I don't give a damn what she going through.
So you don't feel like y'all developed a bond long enough at that point to be like, we can
That
figure
you
this
can
out?
take some time off, but a year, come on, my
This
nigga.
nigga saying you can take like he a CEO.
He the manager.
He the manager. of
That nigga
pussy.
managing that pussy, boy.
No, but
You decide when to clock in and out.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying if we in this together and I got needs as well, is it 'cause you can't just cut my wall off?
Nah, I can feel him because I've been in that
Like, we-
situation.
you-
Like
Bro,
We
you
this shit
can't
together
do
like that.
that.
when we was living together, that was
We know,
yeah,
we were there.
Understandable.
I'm just-
So I got the most. I feel him because I was like, nigga, if we riding and dying, like what the fuck I'm gonna do now? Because what happens if I want some? I'm just gonna have to figure it out by myself. Ain't we a team?
You know what I'm saying? You gotta like,
You right-handed, right?
Yeah.
You have to beat me with your left hand.
Man, that shit don't
No.
work. That shit don't work.
Make you feel like somebody else doing
No,
it.
it don't. Now,
Again,
I just
shut the fuck up.
uncoordinated with my left hand because I ain't that ain't my dominant.
I'm not gonna get a good one with my left hand.
Make you feel
I'm
like,
sorry.
make you feel like, make you feel like.
That shit don't.
Say,
That shit feel like me
That's-
struggling.
Only thing I say, you'll learn. I broke my hand. I had to learn.
Make you feel like there's a stranger in your
Nigga
house.
you'll learn one day.
Nah, yeah, no, I think.
Nigga said it's a stranger.
Nah, fuck that. That shit feel like me just uncoordinated.
What's a struggle, dog?
There's a stranger in your
Boy.
house.
Hey, bro, nigga on the last mission, bro. Can't beat that
bruh.
bitch.
Yeah.
No, but I
I
think
got-
you go ahead. I'm done. I
I
don't
got
got
two
nothing
more
else for
topics.
that. I don't got nothing else for that.
At all.
I'm just telling bullshit at this point. What's up?
How do y'all feel when y'all found out Candace Parker is getting married to a woman?
Can care less.
I didn't care that she was getting married to a woman. I cared that they didn't give her the same smoke that they give black athletes for men for marrying white women.
They're not going to.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
They're not going to.
Because when Tristan Thompson, when RG3,
let's not bring up Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson out here.
Yeah, Tristan third trimester Thompson. That's TTTTT.
That's Black Jesus. That's Black Jesus.
88. Black Jesus 88.
I said, what the fuck?
Let me put some respect on this man.
That nigga guys. But anyway, I don't mind. I don't care that you married a woman. But what I don't appreciate is the level of animosity that a male black athlete faces for dating or marrying a white woman. But when a woman does it, it's like it don't even exist.
That's another form of double standard. Because if you want to look at it, even though we don't know all the facts and more
you can
facts
celebrate her being married to a woman, but you also can be like, but she white.
True.
She could have had a black woman.
Was they married for like 2 years
2
before
years,
they came
I
out?
just found out today.
Yeah, like they can have a baby and everything. But I mean, that's just a double standard. Because even though we don't know all the facts, but more facts are coming out now with that Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lane shit.
Oh yeah, they saying it's hard.
Bullet fragment was found in her foot.
Yeah, they saying it was glass.
And then the gun and her best friend had gun residue on the hand. Tory Lanez didn't.
Damn.
So her best friend shot the gun.
And it was Tory Lanez's gun. So my hypothetical is
She got the gun
and shot her and
missed.
And
I don't get the gun.
Yeah. So that's why. And the thing is, I mean, again,
I'm not gonna say. I want to like this nigga was on his side, her side.
No, I'm not on any side, but these are facts that have been said by court of law. They're public record.
Okay. I just wanted to ask how y'all feel about that. What song you said?
Isaiah Rashad, Hey Mister.
Hey Mister. Okay, I don't see that shit. That one alone, his charts. I can type it in, but hey, so. We got any other topics? How long we been potting? I don't want to feel like we just talking. We got topics.
Hey man, we been rolling. We can keep it going, man. We have, you know what I'm saying?
Let me find some one more that I like. Let me see what's on here. Okay, I know what that is. So I want to talk about some shit that gonna make them be like, "What the fuck, these niggas stupid."
Man, go to the Megan Good and Deshaun. What's his name?
Well, I seen on they filed for divorce.
What's his name? Megan.
Devon Franklin and
he went to file.
Huh?
He went to go file.
Yeah, he filed.
He filed against her. Yeah.
He filed. He divorced her.
It's just funny because
after 9 years,
that was the couple everybody was like, "Oh, I want to be like them."
I finna say, what motherfuckers read that book? It was The Wait.
I got the book, but I ain't never read that shit. I got it. Somebody gave that hold.
Motherfuckers in the comments, man, you should just be out there hoeing. I done read that book.
I'm glad that we here now because y'all seem very jovial about this divorce.
I'm not jovial.
So hold on. Too late now. It's on wax, baby. You're
brother
laughing.
Stepped up.
It's up here somewhere. It's at the top. You see at the very, very top.
I want to ask, why do men get so happy when relationship couples break up?
I like
that's not what I'm happy.
That's not what I'm happy about.
You like it when they break up?
Yeah. I ain't gonna like that thing break up because I don't really care about the relationship. I like that people realize like everybody's situation is different. You can't just say I want to be like them. I want to do the Sierra prayer. Like nigga, so much shit go on in people's life that you can't base.
And another thing, when marriages end, who do they usually point the finger at? Why it ended?
The man.
Yep.
The
nigga filed this time, so we don't know the details. But obviously, he wasn't happy in the situation.
No, I agree. I feel like shit.
You know what happened when the nigga filed?
Know it.
I don't know. I ain't watched that.
That shit you were just saying.
Megan,
no sex.
Megan gave up that good. Oh, he said no sex. I thought she cheated. You know, that's I'm gonna always go to cheat.
Well, that's what they say about us. Every time some shit in, we cheated.
Yeah.
Did that be true?
I feel like it be some cheating going on. I feel
it may be a little more emotional, but it could be cheating involved.
The only way I won't say is like straight cheating if they had a newborn. I feel like kids be fucking up the like dynamic of the relationship sometimes. Like people have a kid and they just fall out. Like it's just like the shit ain't the same how we were liking it.
I mean,
people be thinking the kid can fix your shit. That whole shut that motherfucker down
for
too.
Sure.
Yeah, if you're not in a good place and you go and have a kid thinking it's gonna
that ain't gonna make it better.
It's gonna make the kids magnify whatever you already have.
Right.
If you have love, they magnify.
People think kids in a ring is really gonna change some shit. Definitely like a ring.
Oh yeah, niggas thought I got engaged. I was different.
But when I started thinking about it, they've been together 9 years and they ain't had no kids.
I'm saying like if you're in like a bad relationship, right? You like niggas be like, oh, I'm gonna propose to her, so this relationship.
Oh yeah, I had a partner that cheated and proposed like the next day.
That shit did not work out. I
remember
that shit. That shit did not work out.
He was trying to say, I was like, well, what you doing, my boy? You got a little bit too much dip on your chip.
I gotta marry her. I don't that's
the
the
overload
next
on the
step.
dip.
You can start by apologizing.
Yeah, I think you should work your way.
So that was his apology. Just go ahead.
Oh, he got caught
Yeah.
the day before, and then the next day.
He decided, he was like, I'm going to propose.
I'm gonna fix it like this.
Do I know this man?
Oh man,
Yeah, I think both of y'all know that nigga. Honestly.
We'll talk
that
later.
that dude's out of control.
You
Yeah,
damn
that nigga
fucking right,
wild.
nigga.
That
That's
nigga
your
wild.
apology.
You think?
I done did some shit to try to salvage a relationship, but I ain't
I
never did that
nah.
shit.
Hell no, that's a commitment I ain't ready
I
for.
just got done hitting shorty, but I realized while I was in there that you the one I want.
Bitch, you can't.
For the
I
rest
didn't
of my
realize
life.
until you caught me. Like that's a fucked
I
up
finna
situation.
say I ain't never.
That's fucked
I ain't
up.
cheated too much, to be honest, but I ain't never.
You ever had
realized-
sex and instantly felt like, wow.
What the fuck I'm doing here?
Yeah.
I have.
You felt dirty?
I have, but it's never been.
Like,
but
well, since I'm here,
yeah, but I've never been on no. Oh yeah, you the one for me because I'm in, nigga. No, it ain't been like that.
yeah, I know that's like
You no.
you thugging.
You ever been about to cheat and your whole libido just was like, nah, brother.
Nah,
Yo.
nah. Once I can bend in my mind, that shit go. That shit.
Nah,
follow through.
not gonna lie.
I
If shit-
typically follow through when that shit happening in my mind. Like,
If shit get too hard, I'm good.
if the shit get too
If
hard,
shit get too hard, like
Oh,
shit
I
get
was
too
like, where's
hard,
it- where is it
too.
going?
If the action gets too like difficult, like everything things start not going right, you got to go through loopholes
I
to
thought
do
you
it.
meant
Nah.
like if you get too hard, that's it.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I jumped through some of them
Nigga,
loopholes before. I ain't give a
Me
damn about
too.
them loopholes.
I didn't jump through some loopholes.
I'm a troubleshoot type nigga. I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah, motherfucking the game got to be
What's
on
it, out
easy or
control,
medium.
delete?
I ain't going to no
It's so
hard.
fucked up. 'Cause once
That hoe can be on all Madden. I'm
once
getting in
that shit
there.
is in my mind, this shit like I'm once I'm on the way, it's over.
Yeah,
The only way they can stop it, like
You ain't never
turned.
turned around?
Hell no.
I done turned around before.
yeah.
Nah, I ain't
I mean,
turn
my
around.
mentality.
I don't have time like hit me up and she take too long. I don't know already jacked off some shit. I was like, I just saved myself. I ain't
I
really
say
doing
that
shit.
because
But, like,
if I get
if I'm on my way to the action finna happen. Like that's why the best they can do is just
Nah, I
at the
feel
crib.
that because if I'm on the
Just
way,
at the crib.
if I'm on the way, there ain't too many loopholes. But if it's like, all right, I'm out here, I ain't gonna be. Nah, bro. We've already been in communication. Let's go and get it done.
yeah.
Now we been in. Your shit sound like a damn contract deal.
That shit hurt.
What hurt?
Like just like when you once you do it, you be like, fuck.
Yeah, it wasn't even worth
I
it.
was working so hard to be a better man. I just wasted everything right here. You be like, what the fuck?
Boy, gotta go in the room by himself.
I know a nigga that do some shit like
You
that.
be looking at yourself like,
Still to this day,
To this day,
I'm good. I'm not
be
like,
like, oh man, I ain't cheating like 2 weeks. I'm doing good.
that. Nah,
Then
bro.
back the next day, he done. Yeah, I fucked old girl, man. I was like, this nigga. I said, bro, you horrible, dog.
You're a whore. Goddamn.
I tell this
He
nigga all the
said
time.
2
2
weeks.
weeks. Nah, nigga, I'm thugging out. That's my nigga. The nigga be like, I've been working out for 2 weeks. Nigga be like, already, you starting this shit off. Nigga work out.
You gonna
2
get
weeks straight.
somewhere.
You be like, nigga, I'm trying out here. I'm getting better.
Bro, not cheating is like not cheating. Like niggas compare like time and not cheating like dog years.
Yeah, nigga be like, bro, my girl be tripping, but I ain't even fucking nobody else. Like, that's the only reason why your girl should trip. And the nigga mind is like, if
Yeah.
I ain't cheating, I shouldn't be bitched at.
And they think that a lot of niggas think that's the only part of a relationship. Like if I ain't cheating, I'm the best nigga in the world.
Yeah, nigga, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. Like,
And that should just be standard, like fam. If we gonna make that kind of commitment, but hey, everybody don't know.
No, for sure, for sure, man.
is it that time, too?
Yeah, man, let's get it, man. Let's
B-Walk
do
is
it.
that time.
I
Let's
guess
do
so.
it. Let's
Like,
do
B-Walk
it.
is that time.
Let's
Yes, sir.
do it. Let's do it. This is free game, man. This is free game. Now, what I'm gonna say right here is gonna be entrepreneur. It could be spiritual, or it could be just some shit that can help you get through your week. One thing I'm gonna tell you is that we're gonna always give it to you for free. So not always saying we know what we're talking about, but take it with a grain of salt if it's something that you appreciate, man.
Oh, I can start it off. Well, you said you already got some shit entrepreneur, right? Or you want me to start it?
No.
I
I'm
can start
just
it
doing
off.
my
So
spiel.
my free game this week, man, whatever your 2022 goals is, if you haven't already started a blueprint or a foundation for those goals to work, most likely them bitches ain't gonna pop off. So like, if you right now these next 5-6 days, it don't take that 9 days. What was it? How many days into the year? What was the 31st? So it's like 10 days.
10 days.
Yeah. So like, if you still got time to start planning that shit. Or and like I told y'all before, I don't believe in New Year's resolution and shit. I feel like if you start out something solid like this year, just build upon those goals. I feel like a lot of people always feel like, all right, this shit didn't work this year. I was a chef. This year, fuck it, I'm gonna start a clothing brand. Then that shit don't pop off that year, you be like, fuck it, man, I'm finna be a TikToker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they switch it up so fast that you're not even letting your shit marinate. So I feel like right now you should be marinating the shit you did this year and just grow on that shit, not just try to always start some new shit.
Respect, yeah. My free game comes from it always comes from a genuine place, but you know what I'm saying. But this time I think it stems from a conversation with a friend of mine who was really going through something that was deep and that was dark this past week, and on the heels of watching the Kid Cudi doc and watching the Juice WRLD doc and just being in like this mental health kind of this whirlwind lately, man. And I just really thought this was something that I could share with everybody that would help them. Feeling lost is okay. Everyone should feel lost because no one has our purpose figured out in this life. Like I said earlier today, man, healing is about perception. And knowing that you can feel lost with other people is comforting. You know, we're all here trying to find our truth together. You're not alone in feeling lost because lost is right where you're supposed to be.
Okay. My free game is cherish relationships, bro. A lot of people treat relationships as just that they come and they go, which they do. But at the same time, try to have more intention with our relationships, whether that's intimacy, friendships, family, anything, bro. Because a lot of people are treating these relationships like just for granted, as if you can find a best friend or somebody that loves you unconditionally tomorrow, bro. So just do more and put more love into those relationships, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want to thank everybody for listening to another episode of the Swelly Podcast, Dallas
What?
Most Dangerous Podcast.
What number?
This is episode 91, I believe.
91.
Hey, man, so like I said, we got 9 more episodes at the end of the
Need to get
season.
to 100.
Hey, man, we're going to get to this 100th episode, but we got a lot of shit coming for y'all next season. Man, we be, I just feel it. The energy we picking up, we learning shit out. Also, if you need a tax service, I got to shout my girl out. Go to eastaxservice.com if you need somebody to do your taxes.
It's about that time of the
If
year.
you're doing turbo taxes, man, go ahead and hit my girl up, man. I swear to God, she going to get you right. That's all we got, bro. It's like, to go to swellyclothing.com, swellyinc.com, buy some shit. This is I would say B Will. This is B Wall, the RZA, the Jizz of the Big Talk Shit, the song of the week.
If she got you socks king, she's not a queen.
Right now, Cal. I'll fucking leave, bro. I'll fucking leave. I'm parking. Yeah. I'm turning it off. Just keep rolling. Yeah. Just keep rolling. Look, keep watching. Just watch this. Watch this. Look. Yeah. Me and my niggas on P's and we was on Blaze and we was on sofas. One of them bitches gon' tease like we was on stage and we was on porches. Yeah. Some of them got a little pay, they got a little horse, they got a little fortress. Yeah. I was just having them days, they just away, then I would hit Porsche. Yeah. Bitch, you fever. Bitch, don't sweat me when I'm hot. You want some leisure? Oh, no, not at all. I got the big truck, parking tryna say the word. I drove the Eco. Yeah, me and my niggas on P's and we was on Blaze and we was on sofas. One of them bitches gon' tease like we was on stage and we was on porches. Yeah, some of them got a little pay, they got a little horse, they got a little fortress. Yeah, I was just having them days,